just America's card room. We're the world's card room. A place where everyone comes together to play the game we all love. We are all unique, all competitive, and all striving to be the best. But at the end of the day, through thick and thin, we are all in together. There are those who play the game. And then there are those who pour blood, sweat, and tears into every hand. This one's for the fighters. Progressive Knockouts at America's Card Room.
From the Lodge Poker Club in beautiful Round Rock, Texas, welcome to Poker Night at the Lodge. My name is Rick Epstein, along with my partner each and every week, Mike the Skull Reisman, and we got a special guest tonight. Mike, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing good, but I'm even better that Ruth Hall in the booth with us tonight again.
The great Ruth Hall. Ruth, are you ready to go for about an hour until you get sucked into this game?
I'm here with my notes. I hope you're here with your jokes. Good to see
Yes.
you
Oh,
again.
there we go.
Well, I will
and
have
her rhymes.
a special joke that I had to clear with my wife of 29 years to see if it was okay for Ladies' Night. And, folks, we got something special. We've been asked, when is Ladies' Night? It's tonight. And, Mikey, you put it all together. Tell us a little bit about who's going to be playing.
Of course.
Let's go around the horn.
Yeah, we've been teasing it for a little while, and tonight is finally the night, especially on International Women's Day. That was a couple days ago. And what better week to have our ladies' night than this one? And we got some Lodge regulars as we take a look at the names. Lorraine's going to be in seat 1, Caitlin seat 2, Cindy seat 3, Christina seat 4, Joan seat 5, G Monkey in seat 6, Anna seat 7, Nakia seat 8, and the Man-Eater is actually in seat so the Man-Eater is going to be in seat 8, Nakia in seat 9.
Yeah. So we'll make sure we get that right.
Yeah, we'll change that up for you.
And the great Lisa is in the box. Lisa from the Encore Boston area. We got about 9 or 10 dealers and supervisors from Boston Encore, and we've got our first hand underway. This is 1-3, $2 to $500 cap, and Christine with the big slick will lead us off. Looks like we got a call from G Monkey. Man-Eater will fold, but Nakia, and look, notice the dollars on Nakia's shoulder. It's her birthday today.
Yes, happy birthday, Nakia. And wow.
Fantastic. 994, 2 clubs. Christine going to come out. She's a cash player. Her and her husband are big-time cash players here at the Lodge, Christine.
They're here frequently, and I see them on those cash tables grinding. She's going to see bet that ace-king, but Nakia seems to probably call that.
Yeah, gone dark a little bit here. And it looks like Anna's going to win the first pot, and we're going to fill up Lisa's tray here. 108 already in the live chat. Nick from Yuma, the mayor of the live chat, is here. Somebody from M. Culhane says hi to you, Ruth. Do you know M. Culhane?
I probably do, but hello, and thank you for the shout-out. And I know plenty of these women that are playing here. So Lorraine in seat 1 is a WPA rep and an advocate. She actually got 27th in the big tournament that we just had here at the Lodge, the one that exceeded our 200 guarantee. She's actually a cash grinder who's been doing quite well in tournaments lately. I also know Cindy, who is a cash grinder here at the lodge. You see her daily. She's in seat 3. Anna, one of my faves, she's in seat 7. She and her husband Chris play here frequently. Then the man-eater, you'll see her on a daily basis grinding those tournaments as well as the cash tables.
Terry Hatcher from Las Vegas says hello.
Hello,
and
hello.
seat 3 is Cindy. She's about 2 minutes from sitting
she'll
down.
be here in just a moment.
She is quite the cash player, Mike. You've played a lot against Cindy and Joan.
She plays the 1-3 game pretty regularly, or sometimes the 1-2 game. And of course, Miss Joan in seat 5, so loyal to the lodge, and she plays. She loves her PLO games. She loves her Hold'em games. Whatever's going on, she'll play.
She's such a great lady, and if you play at her table, you better not cuss, because you'll only do it once.
Language,
please.
Language, please.
And Miss Joan will surprise you. She'll limp with those monsters, and they'll come out and bite you.
Exactly. Joan does not like to raise pre-flop pretty much with any holding, but she'll call light, she'll call with the premiums, and then she'll get you on that flop turn and river, so you got to be cautious, absolutely.
And G Monkey, a.k.a. Kristen Stein, she is in seat 6. She's got a lot of people watching her tonight, including her husband, the man who wears the ugly shirt, Jake Stein.
You're the guy who wears the ugly shirt. He's the one who wears the colorful shirts. Get it
wears
right,
the
Rick.
lava lamp shirt.
That's right.
I am wearing a very nice logo shirt, which we're going to be selling merchandise in the next few weeks. You'll get your own 659, 2 spades. G Monkey with the spade draw, nut flush draw. But Nikia's going to lead out with her ace jack.
We got Lisa in the booth too. Usually it's final table Kevin, but on ladies' night, none other than the beautiful Lisa
in the box. Yes. So Nikia with ace jack. There's another 9. Maneater's kind of sitting there with 2 pair right now in the lead, but can't feel comfortable with it.
And it's Nikia's birthday, and she's not going to be pushed around. She's going to fire out $25. This is her day.
Did you see that cake out there? They brought a cake for Nikia. It's Ruth. That thing is huge.
Unbelievable cake.
So a quick call from G Monkey.
You guys get a piece yet?
No, they haven't cut it yet. I'm dying.
What are we waiting for?
Here comes the river. River's the 8. So Maneater with her 2 pair, Ruth, is going to win this as long as she stays in.
Yeah, everybody shuts down there. Nikia not willing to fire the triple barrel on the river. Likely would have got through, I believe. But after it goes check, check, check on the river, 9 and 6 is the best hand. We'll take it down.
So Rick Epstein, Skull Mike, and Ruth Hall in the booth tonight. We're 20 feet below the lodge floor right now in the bunker.
It's really dark in here.
It's dark tonight. We want to always thank our executive producer, Dave Klaproth, who's punching all the buttons tonight. And we've really been looking forward to this ladies' night. And Ruth, so many ladies play poker here at the lodge.
They do, and with the lodge offering those 2 tournaments a day as well as cash tables, grinding every day is very comfortable here at the lodge. You don't have any concerns, and the security escorts you out to your car in the evenings. But I want to make sure to shout out to seat 2. I think we mentioned everybody except Caitlin.
Yes.
And Caitlin is actually a local grinder that I've heard about. I haven't had the pleasure to play with her, but she is a cash player, so I'm anxious to see this and see what she can do. But they are shuffling up and dealing another hand. We've got Anna in there. It looks like they're just limping around. They're probably feeling each other out right now, seeing what's going to happen here.
And Cindy finally found a place. She's in seat 3. She usually stacks those chips up high. Ace 5 king, 2 clubs. Anna with the ace, pair of aces. But Lorraine's going to lead out with her 10-9.
Lorraine has no fear, so she will put pressure on the other ladies.
132 already in the live chat.
Do us a favor, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you've not done so. We appreciate that. It helps us out to reach new viewers. Hopefully we're reaching out to plenty of new ladies tonight. And we're trying to get this game going in the future. At least have it once a month, ladies only. I reached out to about 20-plus ladies, had plenty of interest from every single one. Unfortunately, we don't sit 20 people at the table. Only 9 can play, but we're going to do this game again, and hopefully we have a fresh 9. That's the goal. So if any ladies are watching from anywhere around Texas or anywhere around the country, shoot me an email at the bottom of the screen, skullmikepoker@gmail.com, and I will happily get you in the next game along with Ruth. If she doesn't get in there tonight, you're going to have to mess with Ruth next time on this game, so you better look out for that.
Also want to mention our title sponsor, America's Card Room. If you play online, give them a chance for your action. And our newest sponsor, you'll notice at the bottom scroll, it is Chip Leader Coaching, and we're going to tell you a lot more about that later on tonight. It's guys like Chance Corneth, Alex Foxen, Joe McKeon, those kind of guys. They've put together an artificial intelligence coaching site that is pretty darn cool. So, and they've got a special offer for the lodge. So, Sandy in the small blind.
I have to tell you, Chance Corneth is one of my favorite players. I was fortunate to sit at the WSOP at his table along with Daniel Negreanu, of all people.
Oh,
So,
really?
Yeah.
Well, that's a pretty cool table.
Yeah, and we go black there. And we went the whole time last time without it, so we're working on that. We realize that's a challenge. Looks like there's a call. $10 raise from Maneater with her Jack 10 suited. Yeah, Chance Corneth and Daniel Negreanu at the same table. Pretty tough table, but they were scared of you, Ruth.
Well, it wasn't probably that scary, but I will tell you that Daniel was on a roll and anxious to get away from that table because he had another game at the Bellagio. So,
Daniel's won for his bracelets, though.
yeah, Chance said, "Hurry up, get a picture with him before he busts." So I did.
Look at this.
He's great. So
Christina with open ender here and diamonds. Joan with the nut diamond draw here. So interesting hand here brewing as we take a river.
4.
And everybody bricks, and Sydney's going to take this down with top pair as long as she stays in, and she's reaching for chips.
She's got a straight.
Yeah.
Cindy's got the straight.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, indeed.
Cindy loves those connectors, especially those suited connectors. You'll see her play a lot of those.
So I had the pleasure of playing with Negreanu and WSOP as well, but it was this past year, and it was all online. So it was not live, unfortunately, but I was at the table with him in a couple tournaments when I was out there in Vegas this past summer for the WSOP.
I saw a very interesting show. Do you guys ever watch the YouTube channel No Gamble, No Future on the Poker Go?
It's new. It just started.
Yeah. Well, let me tell you, the most entertaining 1 hour, it was Daniel Negreanu and Phil Hellmuth going back and forth of who's better and who sucks and who doesn't.
Yeah.
Those guys, they're so arrogant sometimes in their abilities.
They're promoting their heads-up match that's about to take place next week. It's like a boxing match, you know? Everybody talks a little smack right before the week of the fight.
I didn't hear any smack earlier at the ladies' night table.
There's Rick. There's Rick on the screen.
Oh, there! Look at that shirt. The beautiful shirt.
It's not a heads-up matchup break. You know, when you have a heads-up battle, you got to pump it up a little bit. You got to fluff it up a little bit, and then they'll meet, and all will be settled.
Ruth, in the ladies' tournaments you've played in, any smack talking going on?
Oh, yeah, and I think that's part of poker. You have to.
He was expecting a no from you there.
Oh, no. There's a
And
little,
Ruth,
there's intimidation involved. And
All right.
and I will tell you that women are a little more stubborn about that. They want to get you. So this is fun. This is a good turnout here for the cash game, and they'll be fighting here. So
interesting hand here. A couple of ace jacks.
Yeah.
Not quite sure what Anna has, but decent flop for Christina and Lorraine.
Anna likes that range of Jack 10, Jack 9, Jack 8. She's right in the middle, so it wouldn't surprise me if she flopped 2 pair on that board.
Lorraine with top, as they say, is going to raise it up a little bit. Raise to 65. And Anna with the mystery hand.
And here she comes.
Going to make the call.
Matching headpiece with the mask there. That's next level.
Yeah, that is. I noticed that. 6. Now we've got a club draw. Lorraine with the ace of clubs in her hand. Rayanne Signs, thanks for the compliment. We actually appreciate that, but we think We wish luck to all the poker shows because in a rising tide, it lifts all ships. That's what I've always been taught. And Lorraine is going to take down, but we appreciate the compliment. And we like to think we're the best kept secret in the poker world. We're already up over 1.4K subscribers. A week ago, Mikey, we were at 700.
Yeah, big week the past couple weeks, indeed. Fresh from that 200K, we've had plenty of 5-5, 5-10 match games. The Chi-Town Cat and all his glory going busto last Wednesday, but he'll be back in the future. A good game next Wednesday. Usually we stream that 1-3 game, special 1-3 ladies night, and always the ladies are always welcome if they want to play on any game. It's not just a men's game every 1-3. Any lady that wants to play, the email on the bottom of the scroll. Shoot me that email. You can get in the mix, whatever game you choose. Hopefully we get some ladies in the 5-5 game coming up. We got a big 5-5 game this Saturday, and another special game next Wednesday as the Queen of Felt from, she resides in Florida. She'll be coming into town.
I saw that.
And we have a pretty full lineup already for that game on Wednesday, but shoot me an email if you want to get in on future games.
And you'll notice, everybody, that the Lodge, even though somebody in the state of Texas said businesses don't need masks, the Lodge has decided that we're going to go ahead and keep masks mandatory. So being on the safe side, be in the proximity, so all players and dealers, masks will be worn at all time. 883, 2 hearts. Joan with the heart draw.
Always a little dangerous, though, once that board is already paired. You're always a little weary of investing more money chasing that draw when somebody could already have you and you could be drawing dead. So,
Michael B., that may be true. The subscriptions are due to Ruth and not me and Mike. Man,
that's fair.
What do you think about that, Ruth?
That's completely. I think that's accurate.
I paid him off.
Ooh, there's the heart on the river.
Sweet for Joan.
But there is a board pair out there, Ruth.
Yeah. Joan's no dummy. But she's still going to go for a little bit of value, and rightfully so here on this river.
Good bet size, Ruth?
I think so. 30 into that pot. I would certainly think that she's feeling comfortable with that.
And Joan, the nicest lady you will ever meet. I think she's adopted Skull Mike is like her grandson. She gives you Afghans and brings you chicken soup when you're sick. She loves you.
I love Joan back. Joan got me a nice birthday present on my birthday. She knitted me a nice blanket that I use on a daily basis on my couch.
I mean, come on.
She's kind to my girlfriend, Nina. They've hung out. They go shopping together. So Joan is a fan favorite.
Wow.
Also, next to her on the left, G Monkey, also one of my good buddies. She invites me into her home like it's mine. The wife of our buddy Jake Stein. And everybody at this table I pretty much have a relationship now with. I know all these ladies, and I'm excited for each of them for them to be here tonight and mixing it up, having a good time under the lights, table 11. What a better place to do it here than here at the Lodge.
Nakia raising it up with her pocket tens, and I'm so glad I finally got to meet Kristen. She's been such a big fan, and boy, Jake Stein definitely outkicked his coverage. He's good salespeople. You can always tell a good salesman, Ruth, their wives are always much better looking than they are because they're good in sales.
That's funny because I came out of sales.
6-7
I'm a
Jack.
sales guy too. So what are you saying? Right?
There you go.
Well, hey.
Caitlin spikes her Jack.
But Nakia's going to make the continuation bet. Caitlin's just calling.
Nakia and Caitlin don't believe have any history with each other at all. So they're going to be feeling each other out right now on these first initial hands. As we see Nakia, the birthday lady here, being outflopped by Caitlin. Top pair, Jack-9 spades, but Nakia still firing.
Nakia, the wife of Joe S. here at the Lodge. Great lady, great family.
Another guy that's just got lucky, way out of his league. Nakia.
Yes. See, I'm telling you.
Super lucky man, Joe is.
So 2 pair for Nakia, 2 pair for Caitlin. Caitlin's just saying, I'm calling whatever you're betting.
Yeah, I believe so. I believe this is going to get snapped off. Caitlin's thinking about it, a brief moment, but I don't see her folding here to the bet size of 40. Especially when you don't really have any experience with a player.
There's the call.
You're willing to call earlier on, even if you're beat, just to get a little bit of information. You want to see what this person's playing, even if you're beat, then you can maybe attack later on, an hour 2, hour 3 of the stream because you know their type of range. So,
And I believe, Ruth, that Lisa in the box has World Series of Poker final table experience.
That wouldn't surprise me. She is a fantastic dealer.
Yes.
You've got quite a few here that have come in that are really good dealers, and it shows, and that's what attracts the players.
How important is that for you as a player?
Very important, especially if you're in a tournament. They have to know those TDA rules. They have to be able to control the table and be efficient because the clock is ticking. You don't want a dealer in the box that's making mistakes.
Yeah.
So
who told you that, Rick? Was it her? Or?
I believe I heard Lisa say that.
I have not heard that.
We'll have
from
to
her.
confirm
Yeah,
it, but I'm
curious now.
I'm almost positive she said that she had some World Series of Poker final table experience, which wouldn't surprise me. There's a lot of World Series of Poker final tables. 166 in the live chat. We're just getting under the way. Got a full table. Only ladies tonight, except for me and Mike in the booth with Ruth Hall.
Yeah, had to have Ruth in the booth tonight. She initially told us she was going to be out of town. Otherwise, she would have had a seat at this game. But I guess plans have changed, Ruth, and we're kind of happy about it that we at least have you here in the booth with us.
Yeah, I thought I'd limp on in. I didn't bring my sleeping bag. But
Okay.
We got a lot of compliments from you when you joined us on the final table for breakfast at the final table. King 5-3, 2 spades. There is a bet from Anna. We don't see her cards. 3 players will go to the turn. Pair of 5s for Joan. Now she's got a straight draw. So does Nakia now with a straight draw. 4 would be disastrous for Nakia. 7 comes. Here's the bet, 25 from Anna. Hopefully Anna knows to put her cards over the live reader so we
Yeah.
can see her cards.
This is her first time on the featured table here, so it might take her a couple hands for her to get familiar with that. But she gets called off, and let's see what she's got. Cards on their backs. And it's a king.
King. And so just getting the feel of what everybody's out there. So far, we see some aggression from the birthday girl, Nakia, in seat 9, willing to make some C-bets and get involved.
Yeah, unfortunately for her, though, she's been coming up on the sour end. But thank you, Joe, as Joe delivers me some food in the booth as his wife taking a little bit of a beating. But it's still early. Still early, 8:30. We're going to be here till 11, so we got 2.5 hours left. Buckle up, strap on your seatbelts, hit that like button. I know you've already hit that already, but if you haven't, I don't know what you're waiting for, people. Close down that chat, hit that thumbs up button. That's what we need. Look at Nakia, though. All that money on her blouse there. I mean, she might be losing pots, but she's still making some money tonight.
Yeah,
where do I hit the like button on G Monkey's mask? That purple mask
Yes.
is blingy. I love
Yeah,
it.
comes with batteries.
Yeah, I
Yes.
like it. I like it a lot.
And
Purple's my color.
we believe Lisa's been dealing for 18 years. We've gotten some questions in the live chat. Believe it or not, as young as she looks, she's been dealing for 18 years. And I believe she did have a stint out in Vegas. But most recently, she was at the Encore Boston Harbor.
18 years. So, aces alert for G Monkey here. So let's hit the pause button here. It's a nice little suited king queen for Anna. Joe might look to go spade hunting here as she does here. So we're going to go multi-way. I would have liked to see G Monkey raise it a little bit higher
Yeah.
within the field. But let's take a flop.
Uh-oh. All diamonds.
It's
And
nice.
G Monkey.
Yeah,
Royal flush alert.
nice that she has the ace of diamonds indeed. And now Anna could get in trouble. Nobody else holding a diamond, though. So people might want to tread lightly here. But G Monkey going to c-bet this one in position on the button to 15. And Anna, with top pair and the open-ender, is going to make the call. And Joan, also open-ended here, will make the call. So we're going to go 3-way. Nobody holding a 10. 10 of spades. Checks all the way around, it looks like, to the button again. And G Monkey reaching for more betting chips. Very tiny bet of about 30. So I didn't see
that
it.
was a 30.
I
That
thought
was a greenie.
I thought that might have been 5 or 10, but it is 30.
Now Anna with two pair with the king, it's gonna be tough for her to get away from it.
But
Ooh.
she does.
She finds a fold.
For that price, I probably would have peeled off and seen what G Monkey does on the river.
G Monkey, the League City Warrior from League City, Texas, and the wife of one of our favorite players, Jake Stein, and I gave him a little backhanded compliment earlier. But hey,
He's a lot better player than you, Rick, so you better be
Jake is
careful.
a better poker player, and there's no doubt. I know my,
I saw you bust out of that tournament kind of early today. What happened?
I busted out.
You get it in good, or you probably got it in
I
bad?
did. I know I got it in good.
Oh,
it
that's
it
okay.
happens.
You believe him, Ruth?
I don't know. I walked away from the final table just shaking my head.
Yeah.
Got a little sushi in the booth for Ruth and Rick.
Palo, welcome to the chat. You've been here many a time. I'll give you a little shout out. And Jake Stein says, nice hand, Kristen. Heck yeah, aces. No aces cracked for G Monkey.
And here we go with Caitlin raising and Cindy calling with her connectors that we mentioned before.
Ladies' night. Let's
Yes, it's
go.
ladies' night.
Anna with the mystery hand again.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna have to get out there and let Anna know about these sensors here again one more time.
K9-5, 2 hearts.
You didn't give a woof there.
Well, K9 woof.
I
K9 woof.
hate that canine woof. Hate when he does that.
Almost as bad as the ladies. It's like
Mike, you have your-
fingernails on the
get your-
chalkboard.
Get your
Yeah.
sound effects ready. There's the queen, and we've got a
There
straight.
you go, Caitlin.
Everybody does that, ladies. It's just I don't know.
Ladies. And tonight especially.
Kind of scary how he can get so high so easily too.
I've got a good
gotta
joke
practice.
tonight, too, in the second hour.
I'm gonna
We'll
get-
give you a warning. Uh-oh, here's Rays from Caitlin with the Nutty Buddy.
Mystery hand for Anna, but she probably is not holding a decent hand. Definitely not better than what Caitlin's holding. So
Yeah, she's a smart player. She plays a lot of 1-3 here with the guys. She's at that table frequently. She knows when she has to get away from it. She's a smart player.
Let's hope. Let's hope.
And she looks real good in that mask and that
She
headband.
does.
Great combo. Scratching her head though. Usually when you scratch that head, you're a little perplexed. Trying to figure this out here in the mini blender on the turn.
I'm putting her on 2 pair. I'm putting her on King Queen.
She has made the call.
No, I think she went
ripped
all
it.
in.
It was a rip, and it was snapped off super quick, obviously. And then same
She's
hand.
got King something here.
No, it looks like the same hand.
I think it's choppy.
It's a chop.
Yeah, chop. Same hand.
Chop it up.
Well, we know that she likes that 10 jack, jack 9, jack 8. And that's her range.
Yeah, it won't be exactly a clean joke, but it won't be X-rated. I found, Ruth, let me ask your opinion. I found that women kind of like the jokes that aren't as G-rated. You know what I'm saying?
I'm all for the ding-dong jokes.
Oh, hey yo.
See? I mean, I get more compliments from women telling me that the jokes that I tell are awesome.
His
So
jokes-
I'm
his
just
jo-
going to keep right along.
His jokes are so bad.
No, they're not. You got to understand. You've laughed too many times. You just don't want to admit it. Your fan base wouldn't approve if you laughed at my jokes. So it looks like we got a strudel on.
Somebody's got to give you a little resistance. I can't just jump on the bandwagon.
We got Caitlin making the strudel. She
Yes.
wants to build those pots.
Would have liked to seen a double strudel there from Sydney. She likes big pots.
yeah.
Too. I mean, come on now.
She
Cindy.
likes big pots, I cannot lie.
Oh, no.
What have we
Help.
created a monster. Created a monster. I'm going to take a second here. I'm going to let you guys
Cindy.
do it.
All right, Ruth, you take it away on this hand.
Gee, Monkey's calling that Queen 9. I like that Queen 9 suited there.
The birthday girl, Nakia, will fold back over to Lorraine with Queen 4 suited. Just $3. Caitlin, is she going to let them live? So Ruth will go to a flop here.
Maneater hit her ace, I believe.
Yeah, there is an ace out there. Looks like an ace, king, Don't know the third card. We'll figure it out.
Talk about a good poker player and a good mom. She's got like a ton of children. It's
Yeah.
just amazing that she can play as well as she does, and
Yep.
she's an impressive woman.
Yep. Ace, King, Jack, 7, 2 clubs. And looks like both Maneater and Caitlin with the ace. And right now, the board will be what they're playing with the ace. So they chop if it didn't improve here. Here comes the river. Now there's definitely going to be a chop as you see Caitlin and Maneater.
I thought that was funny. You deleted that?
I'm deleting a lot of things here as we're going to have a chop here between Caitlin and Maneater. Couple of the second creepiest Epstein. You know,
That was hilarious.
I can't help it if the guy's got my same last name. He is a creep. You know. Do you think George Dahmer liked it when Jeffrey Dahmer was out there? No, but George didn't have anything to do with that. Rick Epstein along with Mike the Skull Reisman, who's currently eating sushi, and Ruth Hall, the great Ruth Hall, who joined us for midnight at the final table on our $200,000 guarantee just a few days ago, maybe, 10 days ago? Hard to believe.
It seems like it's been longer for some reason.
Yeah. And 172 in the live chat. In the second hour, we're about 30 minutes in. Second hour, we will have our joke of the day. We will probably also talk to you about maybe we'll do an over-under here. We're going to have to figure out a good over-under tonight. Mike will put his brain to the test there, where we'll give away another T-shirt. $10. Looks like Cindy might have straddled there. $10. Joan will fold over to G Monkey, who will call with Ace Queen just calling. And Anna with Ace 6 suited is going to raise, making it 30. Already I can tell G Monkey and Jake Stein do not have the same betting patterns. Jake Stein tends to get out there, put some chips in play. More conservative is G Monkey. And we'll go 3 ways to a flop. Cindy with 9-3 of hearts.
Yeah, for another little bet, she's going to protect her straddle. So 7, 8, 9, 10. She's
Yeah.
looking pretty good there on that flop.
Yeah, she's got an open ender. Anna's got a straight draw. 4 of diamonds doesn't really help much. You see G Monkey still ahead
Yeah,
with her ace.
It's hard for her to know that right now, so it's really going to depend on if she shows some aggression, which I haven't seen it.
Yeah, Hader, you said that twice already, and it wasn't funny the first time. So there you go. Call from Anna. A 4 on the river. And Anna now is going to win this pot as long as she stays in. And with ace high, Anna's going to take it down. Christopher Grasmuck says if he wins the T-shirt, he'll donate it to Jake Stein. That is funny. Yeah, come strong. We love all of our live chatters, but you got to come strong. Don't bring weak sauce. You bring weak sauce, you might get tossed back.
Get that weak sauce out of here. I think I ate that sushi roll faster than
My God, you
anybody.
already ate that?
It's gone. I didn't eat dinner or lunch today. I had a long work day. Got here late. Yikes. But that was quick. Hopefully I don't have an issue here shortly. My goodness.
35 minutes in, having a good time here on Ladies Night. Poker Night at the Lodge, Rick Epstein, Skull Mike, and Ruth Hall. Over to Joan.
What night is it, Rick?
Ladies Night. And we've been getting a lot of good comments about the ladies' night of when it's coming, and people have been looking forward to it. Looks like we got a raise. Yo, Nakia with the $11. Cindy will come along, and as does Anna. So far you see a common theme. Anna and Cindy are in a lot of pots, Ruth.
Yeah, they're not afraid to splash around. This is a 2 to 500 uncapped, so that if they have any issues, they'll just dip back into the till. But Cindy's used to playing a lot of hands, and so is Anna at the cash tables, so they're going to see a lot of flops. I'm not sure if each of the ladies bought in for the cap of 500.
The majority bought in for 5, except for seats 8 and 9 were a little bit under. Everybody else was 500.
Bill Weber says, great game.
Thank you, Bill.
All right, Ryder.
Take a look at our winnings. Anna on top so far, 844. Nakia bringing up the rear a little bit on her B day, so hopefully she spins it up. Can't lose on your birthday, right?
Yeah.
And even if you do lose, you're still winning because it is
Well,
your
that
birthday,
you can
know?
say, but you definitely can lose on your birthday. It shouldn't happen, but it happens.
I have to tell you, I got quads 4 times on my birthday
Oh
one
my
year.
God!
Yeah.
What? For how long were you playing for?
It was tournaments, not cash, and I took pictures each time.
That's wild.
Yeah.
That's crazy. 4 times in any day.
Birthday luck was happening.
That's unreal.
Chip values: red chips are $5, green chips are $25, the blue chips are $1, and the silver ones you see there are the tip chips that are given.
If the Kia gets
to the
quads
dealership.
right here, I'm leaving the booth and I'm gone for the rest of the night, guys.
That would be beautiful.
I'm just gone. Speaking of quads, if this happens, I'm gone. Ruth's just going to have to take it from here.
Lisa's going to give us a flop. Ace, 5, 8, 2 spades. Nakia does have a spade and a pocket pair.
Not much for anyone.
Lorraine's going to take a stab at this here, too.
And Nakia had bought some chips prior to the hand starting, so she's fully loaded. And Lorraine's going to take it down. Lorraine wearing her lodge cap with a WPA sticker on it. What's the WPA?
Women's Poker Association.
Nice.
Free to join, www.wpa.poker.
And where's the headquarters for that, really?
Las Vegas, Nevada, where we all like to play and stay.
Yes, indeed.
And what are the advantages to join WPA?
Educate, elevate, and empower. We really do promote women's events as well as try to provide some educational opportunities. And recently, we've got some different projects that include men, the Purple Tie Guy, as well as the Raise It Up campaign, which we talked about last time. So we are going to be all gathering in Las Vegas in April for the Nevada Ladies State Championship.
Really?
So
Where's that at? Which casino?
it will be at the South Point Casino,
Okay.
April 15 through 18. And I was actually fortunate to win it in 2015.
Wow.
And it usually draws about 140, 150 people. But I think this year, because everyone is starving for poker,
Yeah.
the turnout is going to be huge.
8-8 deuce. Yeah.
That's going to be here before you know it. About a month away.
A friend of mine is one of the card room managers, actually a fraternity brother of mine.
At some
Perry.
point.
You'll have to see Perry, one of the card room managers. And you notice the chips on top of the button as they keep stacking them up. That's just kind of a play that the players will do if the winner of the hand is on the button. Then Lisa, the dealer, will be able to grab all those chips and put them in her tray, as that's kind of like a fun way to have the dealer be part of the game.
You know, I took that to Best Bet Jacksonville at the cash tables, and the dealers loved it.
Ah,
So
nice.
Sure they
our
did.
Texas tips went to Florida.
Did you have to explain what it was?
I did, and I told the table it's all voluntary.
Yeah. I saw, I think last night at on Monday night at the dealers game, it was stacked high. The dealers give dealers good tips. So let me just tell you that right now. They can't play poker, but they tip well.
I feel like seat 8's name should be Lady Eater for tonight.
Uh-oh.
Can't be eating any men tonight.
Hey
It's
now.
the Lady Eater. No? Just me?
Palo says 170 of you and only 40 likes. We can do better. Absolutely. Please smash the like button and subscribe.
Somebody's got to give Palo a raise. That's what we're talking about. Hit that like button, people. It's ladies' night here. Special game Wednesday night,
Yeah.
March 10th.
We got Cindy open-ended on this flop, Maneater hitting second pair. Same with Anna. I think G Monkey's just kind of splashing around in there, but now she's going to fold.
3 of hearts on the turn.
So right now Anna and Maneater are chopping it up, but Anna's got a heart.
Man-Eater's
Well,
got the king,
yeah,
too.
she's got the king.
King will do it.
Yeah. She's won before already tonight with sixes. She's going to try her luck again.
They get paid off, too. Anna's going queen no good, so Man-Eater will take it down, not electing to raise, but with the better kicker, takes it down in seat 8.
And that's the big difference between cash and tournament hands as far as starting hands. Those king littles that are suited, king 2, king 3, king 4, king 5, king 6. You don't see a lot of that in tournaments, but you sure want to play them in cash.
Yeah, don't have to worry about how many big blinds you have left. And if you get busted, if you're trying to gamble a little bit, play a little bit of a looser range, and it goes sour, just reach in your pocket for more chips, and you don't have to go home if you don't want to.
Elisa Stein, G Monkey, Mama Stein, and Don know you got this. So lots of fans watching G Monkey over there in seat 6.
Yeah, I'm a fan of her mask. She's got the purple power going there.
All right, that might be it. What did Mikey? What do you think about that?
Yeah,
the
we can go with that.
Of,
Yeah.
The cost of G Monkey's mask, over under, or actually give us an exact price.
Yeah, you got to hit it on the head there.
All right.
No over under.
So for a T-shirt, folks, tonight, look at seat 6, the great purple glittery mask, and we'll find out exactly how much it was. But we need the total cost of G Monkey's mask tonight for a T-shirt. You've got to you cannot go over.
Is that including tax and shipping?
Yeah,
That's total cost.
So
All
that
right.
whatever price she tells me will be what we go with.
One Wing says Caitlin eventually going to get bored and start running over this table. Maybe. We'll see. There's a lot of good poker players on here.
She put the leather on.
Uh-oh. Met her for the first time tonight. Very nice lady. Know she's well thought of in the poker community.
She's dragged that
$36.99.
pot with nothing. Ace, queen, 5 with the king 10 holding.
$36.99 for a mask? Wow. That would be a lot of money for a
I
mask.
paid over $50 for my mask.
But yours, you can put messages on.
Yeah,
Maybe.
Rick's a Fish will be going across that next time we're at the
Rick's
table.
a fish. Brian Hill says priceless. That's actually not a bid. Not eligible for the T-shirt saying priceless.
I'm going to have to go out there soon and get our answer, but get your answers in now.
Christopher Grassmuck says $10.99. That's a family member, I think, so that might not be fair. We don't know. Looks like we've got a straddle going on.
I love the $1 Bob answer there. That's somebody you know who loves Price is Right. Experienced bidder right there. Caitlin with the sailboats. Not many super premium hands yet. Early on, still 45 minutes into the stream. A couple of our other streams, we got off to a hot start. Aces, kings versus queens. Ace, king, so many ace, queens, but kind of treading softly here so far. Nobody connecting with monsters yet.
357. Caitlin with a straight draw. looking for a 6. Pair of 5s for G Monkey.
All right, I'm going to go out there, folks. See what we got.
So Mike's going to go find out the actual cost of the mask, and we'll have a winner here in 10, 15 minutes. G Monkey's going to fold her pair of 5s, as does Anna. So it's Christina and Caitlin. There's the 6 and a straight for Caitlin. She's going to make the bet and pull down the pot. Caitlin with the straight.
Yeah, I think Caitlin's experience at the cash tables is going to come out pretty strong here, and you know, this is what she does, from what I'm told. So she'll be mixing it up and in a lot of pots as we proceed, and as well as Anna. That's you know, she's at the tables a lot. Cindy. These are ladies that you see all the time at the cash tables, and it's going to be interesting once the stacks get a little heavier and the betting becomes a little more aggressive. You know, we're at a 1-3 table. They're, like you said, feeling each other out right now.
Yep. And Terry, yeah, I mean, we addressed the ladies how they told us to address them. We would call them whatever they want us to call them. So G Monkey actually asked us to call her G Monkey. So that's that. Everyone else has their own particular nickname. As we do with all of our streams, we let the players decide what they want to be called. My favorite one so far is Chips by the Pound. I love that name.
So here comes Lorraine. As I told you, she's not afraid to put the chips in the middle. She's got Queen Jack, raising it up to 36, and we haven't seen a lot out of Christina in seat 4. She's going to make that call with King 10, couple of Broadway cards. Pretty sure G Monkey's going to get out of the way. Anna's not going to mess around. I have never played with Nakia, so she's got $10 in there. She might just splash it and see what happens. If she hits the king, she's going to be in trouble. But
Nakia's birthday today. Had a great birthday cake. And we are so happy to have her playing with us tonight on her birthday. Here's the flop. Deuce, deuce, deuce.
so Lorraine was the pre-flop aggressor. Let's see if she continues the story or if she's going to. Oh yeah, she's reaching. So she's going to represent a pair. There's 127 in the pot. Let's see what her bet sizing is.
Whatever it is, I think it's going to take it down. I have our answer, folks.
55. 55 is the bet. She should take this pot.
Final call for your
Yeah.
guesses on G Monkey's mask. Get it in now.
For a
Got about
t-shirt.
10 seconds. Otherwise, I'm spilling the beans.
There's your cumulative winnings. Anna up top, 281. Caitlin, 272. Maneater, 205. Everyone else in the negative. With Nakia right now on her birthday. Got to get that back. $358 on her birthday.
I want her to get quads.
4 times? Jesus, 4 times quads.
So we got G Monkey was her nickname when she played softball from youth through college.
Yeah,
So-
she's a big-time athlete until she had a couple knee injuries that slowed her down, but she's very athletic.
Fantastic. You know where she played college softball? That'd be interesting to know.
There's plenty of people on the chat, I'm sure, could fill us in.
Yeah, let us know. And everybody's getting in their final guesses for how much
A couple
G
close
Monkey's
ones.
mask
A couple
was.
people are very close, and we're going by the Price is Right rules, as always, here on Poker Night at the Lodge. So if you go over, you are unfortunately eliminated, even if you
579.
might be the closest. So wink, wink.
Couple players with a 9 and some good kickers. Christina right now with the highest kicker. Straight draw for Nakia. She needs an 8 ball. Coming over to Nakia. 4 players will go to the turn. Here's Lisa in the box. Ooh, now 2 pair. K9 Wolf for Christina.
King 9 top 2. It's not a wolf. It's top 2.
Yeah.
She's going to bet it out here. Rightfully so. 50 buckaroos.
Kia says, all I need is an
Queen.
8 or a queen. She's got a double gutter.
So she just called a 50 here. She's not all in. Stack size a little off for Nakia right now.
A 5 is not going to do it. And Christina's going to put a hunk of chips out there. Looks like about 120. We'll see what it is. A little more. She's going to take it down.
All right, so pretty interesting when I asked G Monkey how much it cost, because it was a multi-pack. But we're going to go for the overall cost on the pack, whatever she purchased, however many she did, and the winning number $17.89.
$17.89?
Yeah, so it looks like Chris
That's pretty
Brenner.
specific.
I think Chris Brenner is also a close friend of G Monkey, but we're still going to give the prize to him pretty close. I think he said 17.11. So Chris Brenner, shoot me an email at the bottom of the screen, and we will be able to send you a shirt, or I can also leave it maybe with somebody that you know, and you can come pick it up. But for everybody else,
Yes, I want
for
you to
everybody else that went over perhaps or did not win, I'm sorry to say, but maybe next week you get your
love
guesses
that.
accurate
do that. I
there.
love that. So look at the button has a bunch of,
Hey, Rick.
yes.
Get back to work, you slacker.
All right. Guess Caitlin plays for a living when she's not on stage doing a comedy act. Oh, so 710 queen, so she's a comedian. Christina with the nut flush draw.
Maybe we should ask her if she has a joke for tonight, Rick.
Yeah. Hey, I'm,
Yeah, probably a lot better than that.
I'm all up for
We
it.
can get her in the booth. I can pull her off the table.
She can do a
That's a-
12-minute set for
Yeah.
her open mic. Stephen Reisman complaining that's unfair. The pack size is a factor.
It is what it is. It is what it is.
Oh, look at this.
Ooh.
Somebody is getting roses for everyone. Roses all
I
around.
think that is Cheryl Spencer, a fan of the
Oh, that
program.
is so
shout out
nice.
to Cheryl.
So nice, Cheryl.
Cheryl wanted to get in on this game, but I said I'm just going to give priority to non-employees first. And we'll see about the next one. Maybe Cheryl will get in the mix. I know she watches the program.
That is the first on our live streams, guys. Roses for everybody at the table. I love it.
Of course, Stephen Reisman would be the only person complaining in the chat. We might have to put him in timeout again. One more complaint, Stephen, and you know that's my dad, by
I
the
was
way.
just going to say, that's Papa.
Yeah, but if he runs his mouth, Ruth, you got to put him in the corner of the room.
Mike's done that.
Be good, Papa.
Yeah.
Would you? What would you have done, Ruth, if one of your daughters put you in timeout? That ain't happening at my house.
I unfriend her and block her.
So 2 pair, Caitlin.
That's really nice, though, by Cheryl there, delivering all those roses to these beautiful
Yes.
ladies at the table. Everybody having a good time tonight. Ladies' night, special night here at the Lodge, and it's great to see. Top pair for Caitlin. That's going to be good
Caitlin.
enough.
She looked her up.
Showing her chops there, stacking the chips.
She's not afraid. She's not going to fold.
Cheryl is such a great person, Jake Stein says, and that was so nice. That's what I love about the Lodge. You know, you never know what's going to happen. Roses all around.
I'd like to see somebody go all in and throw the rose in too in the
Yes.
center of the pot.
Well, no, if you get stacked, you have to give the rose too.
That's good as well. That's good as well. I might need to go out there and let the
Yes.
ladies know about that.
And we want it. The winner will have all the most roses at the end.
Wow, a whole bouquet almost.
Great job, Cheryl, for the ladies. You didn't bring one in for Ruth, though. Ruth is here. No, I'm just kidding. Don't come in here. No one's allowed in the underground bunker, 20 feet below the lodge. Skull right. Stephen Reisman says Skull Mike is risking his inheritance. Yes.
That's okay. However much Rick pays me each and every day here at the tables, I'll be good enough for life.
Yes.
Ain't that right, Ricky?
We
Slick
still-
Rick. And the Skull here with our special guest, Ruth Hall. None other than Ruth Hall. So happy to have her here. She did such a great job in the booth with us on that final table. People want more of Ruth, and that's what you shall receive.
Yes.
Well, there goes G Monkey again. Previously it was $10 with Ace Queen. Now it's $10 with Ace Jack. But this time she spiked that ace, so let's see what happens.
But Nakia has top 2, so Nakia is going to be looking for a little bit of revenge here, try to recoup some of her losses as she's being bet into by G Monkey, and she's going to see the bad news. Let's see. Yeah, a quick raise there by Nakia. This is going to be tough for G Monkey to get away from on this Ace 3-8 Rainbow. She's definitely going to have to peel another card and see what the turn brings. At a minimum, unless she wants to raise it up. It looks to be just a smooth call here. We're going to take a turn.
I almost heard Jake Stein saying, no!
I think I did hear that.
Turn is a queen.
Ooh, I thought it was going to be a jack there for a minute.
Now a straight draw for Joan, who's not even in the hand. So forget about her cards. It's just heads up between G Monkey and Nakia.
So hopefully Luke and Cameron have gone to bed by now, and they are not going to watch Mommy here in some trouble. But if they're still awake, you can't win every hand at the poker table, little boys, as I'm sure your father and your mother has preached to you in the past.
You know, her being a former athlete, the competitive juices are flowing right now. She throws out, 45 out there?
Yeah, I would have liked to seen a
50.
check. I would have liked to seen a
There's a
check there
call.
from G Monkey after she got raised on the flop. Let Nakia kind of be in the driver's seat, because now you're kind of committing yourself to this pot, and you are behind and in trouble.
Now with a board pair, she's
Yeah.
playing the queen kicker, but she's going to lose to aces and eights.
And the birthday girl gets to drag a pot.
Good for her.
Good for Nakia. And G Monkey didn't get too touched up there, but Nakia, the birthday girl, wins the pot.
– 9 o'clock, entering period number 2 of our 3-period stream. We got a little bit of a what is this going? Oh, we're going to be doing a bomb pot. It looks like. I think this is going to be a single board bomb pot. Looks like with a $10 ante from each player.
So we'll go straight to the flop. Everybody puts in $10 who wants to play. And looks like Maneater says, I don't play bomb pots. So we'll have 8 people going to the bomb pot. Come on, Maneater. Up.
Nope.
There you go.
Confusing Lisa.
And Cheryl says she put a rose in the refrigerator for you, Ruth, for later.
Thank you, Cheryl.
Straight to the flop, 8-5 jack, rainbow. Now let's see what people have. There you go. What do you see there, guys? Pair of 8s for Nakia?
Nakia has a pair of 8s. Man-Eater's out. So now we got jacks and 8s. Nobody has a jack.
Yeah.
Nakia's still in the lead.
There's a flush draw for Lorraine, actually. Where did that Queen of Clubs go?
It will pop back up here in a
All right.
sec. And Lorraine's going to be betting this draw with the flush draw and overs, and it's going to be enough to take it down.
And they'll do that once every 30 minutes, 180 in the live chat. Rick Epstein along with Mike the Skull Reisman, along with our special guest, Ruth Hall, who's waiting for a seat in this game, and we'll try to get her in there as soon as somebody wants to give it up. And it's ladies' night here, Wednesday night stream. Saturday, what do we got going Saturday, Mikey, so people can look forward to it?
Yeah, Saturday's going to be 5-5 uncapped. Same with Wednesday, 5-5 uncapped. So 2 back-to-back 5-5 games. Plenty of interest. it's going to be exciting for sure. I believe we might have 1 or 2 seats available on both games. So if you're interested, shoot me that email. Let me know how much you'd be willing to buy in for, and you might be potentially having one of those last remaining seats for this upcoming weekend and or Wednesday. And a special game next Wednesday, we're going to have the Queen of Felt coming in from Florida, mixing it up on a Texas tour. But this is going to be her first stop next Wednesday night.
And we're going to have some special announcements. Some vloggers are going to be joining us in April. We're setting that up for meetup games. It's going to be a lot of fun. Getting a lot of people interested in Poker Night at the Lodge.
My calendar is getting full, Ricky. You need to give me some advance notice. I need to put them down in my spreadsheet.
So we got a couple of spades on this board with Nakia and Caitlin both holding spades. That can get Nakia in some trouble.
I feel like every time we have a decent flush draw
Another
here on
deuce.
these flops, the board pairs on the flop.
Second time we've seen trip deuces on a board. Nobody really.
Anna says, well, if nobody else wants it, I'll shoot at it.
Good on Anna, recognizing that she's good here with just ace high.
Let me tell you a little bit about our newest sponsor, Chip Leader Coaching, an AI-driven platform designed to react to your game and teach you what you need to work on the most. Chip Leader AI features personal input from Chance Cornuth and Alex Foxen, who spent thousands of hours writing explanations to over 3,000 specific spots. As you answer the questions, the AI learns exactly what you need to work on and adapts to you personally. For more information, go to clcpoker.com. That's clcpoker.com. And we want to thank Chance Cornuth and Alex Foxen for being part of Poker Night at the Lodge. AI, artificial intelligence, for those of you who really want to know.
Watson.
Pretty cool stuff.
Yeah, those guys are the real deal. Some of the best players in the entire world. So if you're trying to improve your tournament play, give them a look, give them a visit, and you're going to be able to learn something and definitely improve on your game.
And that's next level stuff. I'm going to have to do that. I've tried everything but practicing lessons, Ruth.
I think that matters.
How much time do you put into your game, Ruth, studying?
Not enough.
Not
Christina,
enough?
seat
Uh-oh.
4, waking up with the Rockets.
Rockets! And boring little
and they're
hand.
gone.
Christina, show them. There you go. You got to show your aces. So you say not enough, huh?
No, I think everyone that plays poker should continue to learn because the game is constantly evolving, especially tournament poker.
Yeah.
Yeah, so many spots, depending on your chip stack, what level in the tournament it is, pay jumps, ICM implications, position on the table, so many different spots in poker where you can improve, or you might not think that that's a leak or a weakness in your game, but nobody's perfect. The more hours you practice, the better you will be in the long run, and that's for pretty much anything besides poker. Whatever you enjoy doing, the more you do it, the more hours you put in, the better you'll be.
The cool thing about that is as you follow along, it'll tailor what you need to work on specifically. It's not just a cookie cutter book or video that you look at. It actually looks at your game and how you respond and react in certain situations.
Yeah,
Pretty cool stuff.
Yeah, that's a little bit different than all the other coaching that's out there. And there's plenty of poker coaches out there, but that's a little bit unique to the CLC Poker. So definitely give them a shout and check it out.
King, Queen, 7, Rainbow.
Miss
Yep.
Anna's hit top pair and Joan second pair.
Yeah, Joan's not going to be going away too easy here if Anna bets 20. That's not going to scare Joan out of this pot. So we're going to take a turn now. Heads up, seat 5, seat 7.
There's an 8. Anna's still in the lead.
I think this might go check, bet, call one more time. And it does.
Ruth's going to come along.
That's Joan.
I'm sorry, Joan.
Joan's going to snap.
My bad.
Joan's going to snap check this river here, and Anna's
There we
going to
go.
go for maybe a little bit more. Up it goes check, check. So queen no good. King good for Anna as Ruth is in between us here. A little ice cream sandwich there, Ricky.
And I'm going to give a one-hand warning for the joke of the night. After this hand, we will have the joke of the night. So if you're easily offended, go ahead and turn your volume down after this hand, in between hands. Joke of the night time. And you see Caitlin way out in front, 476, Ann at 428. Maneater, 195. Lorraine's in the positive with 37. Everyone else is in the negative there.
So a little bit worried about the joke tonight.
I cleared it with my wife of 29 years. She laughed and laughed and laughed. Of course, that's the key to a successful marriage. Marry somebody who will laugh at your jokes.
Is it a ding-dong joke?
It's close. It's
Okay.
close. I think you'll like it, Ruth.
All right.
I'm just going to tell you that right now.
So only Ruth will like it.
No, I think everybody will like it. Remember, one's if you like it, two's if you don't. Coming up after this hand, $15 is the bet from Cindy with 9-6 suited. Cindy's been kind of quiet. Normally a pretty active player.
Yep, suited in late position. She's going to open it up.
Ooh, she's got a straight draw.
Straight draw, flush draw, as her man Tian likes to say. She's going to bet it. Little Gutty Nation, 7-1 time. Jones 10s being outflopped by Christina's ace. But Joan not folding still. So we're going to go three-way. Ace is in the lead.
There's another 5. We've seen a lot of 5s on these boards.
I think this is going to go check, check, check. Let's see if Christina still believes in her ace after getting some resistance on that flop. She checks. Joan will check behind. And we're going to go to a river. Ace has his hand locked up, so let's see if Christina now believes in her ace and goes for a little bit, as Cindy's going to take a stab at it. I thought she checked, but she's going to go after it here. And
Christina's not going to fold that ace, not on that board.
that's probably going to do it from Joan.
Oh, Christina's going to win with her ace. So here's the joke of the night, folks. 1 if you like it, 2 if you don't. A man in downtown Austin walks into a bar and sees a 12-inch man playing the piano on the bar. Goes up to the bartender and says, what's this? And the bartender says, long story, I'll tell you later. What can you have? What do you have? He goes, I'll have a Coors Light. He says, let me go get your Coors Light. In the meantime, go rub this magic bottle, and we'll give you a special wish. Man rubs the bottle, and a genie pops out. Genie says, I will grant you one wish. The man says, okay, I want $1 million. The genie raises his hand, smoke fills the room, and they both disappear. 2 minutes later, the guy comes back in the bar. He's followed around by all these ducks all around him, behind him, on the side of him, in front of him. He goes up to the bartender and says, hey, I wished for $1 million, not $1 million ducks. I think your genie's a little hard of hearing. And the bartender says, you telling me? You think I wished for a 12-inch pianist? 1 if you like it, 2 if you don't. Ruth liked it. Come on now. That is a beauty. 1 if you like it, 2 if you don't. There's the lady night joke.
Ba-dum-bum.
And here we go. We got some green chips in here.
I knew you were going down that road right from the beginning. Right when you go to the 12-inch piano. I knew where you were going with it, Rick. It was a laser read from the start.
Tim says 1. Gary C., of course, my fan. I don't know what the heck I ever did to Gary C., but he'll never give me a 1. Tony gives me a 1. Ernesto 2. Okay. Sharon says 1.
I'm going to give you a 12.
Mustang
Rick.
gives it a 1.
I'm going to give you a 12.
Rayanne 1. I'm getting 1s all around. People love me, Mikey. I'm huge in the Netherlands.
Shout out to Jan. Shot me another email. Jan, I've been pretty busy, but your emails are not going unread.
Stephen Reisman says old, but 1 for the performance. It's all about delivery. I practice in front of a mirror for hours, and we've got another winner, Lorraine.
Lorraine with the bet. Her aggression pays off.
Will Perry gives me a 2. And 1s all around.
Got the Chi-Town Cat making an appearance in the chat, drinking his White Claws from the couch tonight.
Felix, a.k.a. White Claw Warrior, a.k.a. Chi-Town Cat, a.k.a. Love My Queen Jack. He will play Queen Jack. That is going to go on his tombstone. I love Queen Jack.
Death by Queen Jack.
Sissy gives me a 1. John gives me a 1. Mustang Girl says, keep them coming. I love my people.
If you're watching us for the first time tonight, we stream every Wednesday and Saturday, folks. So please subscribe to our channel. If you are new, we appreciate the viewership. Hopefully you're enjoying the show. Ladies' night here from the Lodge, exit 251, I-35. Open around the clock, so if poker is your game, you can find some friends and some action here at the Lodge, so come on and join us. And if you want to play under the lights on table 11, shoot me an email on the scroll at the bottom of the screen, and you can find yourself being the next YouTube hero like our boy, the Chi-Town Cat.
Nakia flopping top pair. Caitlin's betting out with her tens.
Nice flop there for Nakia. Top pair, also a 9 for the straight. Maneater drawing to Broadway, looking for a king. Everybody else with middle pair.
This is 6.
No help for anybody, irrelevant. Nakia is still 82% to win this hand, as she should be on her birthday.
Kia.
Checks her around to Anna. In position on the button, is going to fire out 40 bucks, putting the pressure on her opponents. Maneater still not going away. Looks to be calling.
She's got a straight draw.
Nakia taking her time, making the call as well. And now Caitlin knows she's no good after all this action, folds her hand, and we're going to go three-way to a river.
So, Mike, you're a tournament and cash player. Do you adjust your starting hands for cash versus tournament?
100%, exactly what you said earlier on. Way looser range here in the cash game. Adjusting to my opponents. Trying to take advantage of some tight players or loose players depending on my position at the table, my stack size, knowing people how comfortable they are playing different stakes. Take that all into consideration when I'm playing my cash games. And tournament games, completely different strategy. You know, you still got to adjust to the players at your table depending on how it's playing. But you really only have one life to live. Even if it's not a freeze out, I don't like going into a tournament knowing I have 4, 5, 6 bullets, because I'm really looking to make the most of my opportunity on that 1 or 2nd bullet. And you got to be a lot more cautious depending on the scenario, again, the level and your stack size. And you don't want to be spraying with loose ranges, because then your chips are going to go bye-bye and you're going to have not another opportunity to advance to a final table.
Good call, Nakia. That was a tough call.
Tough call, but the right call. Best hand there for Nakia. And she's getting a little bit more momentum here after a rough start. Takes down a nice pot there. That was a multi-way pot, almost 4-handed to a turn, 3-handed on the river.
And she hadn't been winning too many of those hands, so the confidence there to be able to make that call, a $75 bet, not exactly a small sandwich.
Absolutely, and this is Nakia's first time on the stream, so I'm sure there's a little bit of some stream jitters going on when it's your first time under the lights here, table 11. A little bit different with the sensors on the table. She knows people are watching, and she wants to put on a good performance, and she wants to win some money there. So that might affect your decision making, you know, in that first hour. But now you're starting to get a little bit more comfortable, and no way to be more comfortable than winning a couple pots.
Victoria Luna says she's sorry she missed the game. We'll get you in next time.
Do us a favor, 220 in the chat here. Hit that like button and subscribe to the channel here. Rapidly approaching almost 2K viewers, and we're trying to go to the moon.
To the moon!
To other planets. And the only way you do that is by more subscribers and more likes. So do your part, we'll do ours. And you know Ruth's going to deliver every time she's in the booth. Ace Queen for Lorraine, and she's been probably the most aggressive player on the stream so far. Not afraid to put money in whether she has it or not. I like her sizing. I like her table presence. Looking pretty solid here in seat 1.
Yeah, we do have a lot of Boston dealers been jamming in. I probably and making some.
Oh, that's the best.
Mikey loves when
The
I
tongue twisters from the names in the chat that really mess Rick up.
and the
It's just
meanings.
great.
The meanings behind it is what you laugh about.
But you've got the prettiest one in the box right now.
Yes.
Shout out to Lisa.
5-5 king. Yes. Very nice, too. Very good personality to be a dealer. As most of our dealers are. I'll say most. 9 of diamonds on the turn.
Maneater here on the button.
Here comes Lorraine with that aggression.
Christina with the mystery hand here. Not quite sure what she has. Doesn't look to be folding. And that's going to put Maneater here in the tough spot on the button. I don't want to see her folding here after she connects with that 9, especially with the ace kicker. But you see she's a little perplexed here, a little confused, and she's going to lay it down.
Yeah, with the bet and a call, she thinks she's behind, so she's going to let it go. Let the two of them fight it out.
Lisa will give us a river right here.
I would have at least peeled that card there, seeing how the action went on the flop. I would have been pretty happy to see that 9 and then see what my opponents do on the river before making a decision to fold or not. Nonetheless, she gets away there on the turn. We were heads up. Lorraine with just ace high looks to check it over to Christina with the mystery hand, and she's reaching for chips, and Christina and Lorraine has already folded before those chips cross the line.
Lorraine says, I'm just kidding.
Christina comes in with her husband a lot. They play a lot
Yeah,
of cash games.
he's here tonight as well, playing on the outer games. Plenty of outer games going on, as usual here at the Lodge. Multiple 1-2 tables, a 1-3 table going on. Wednesdays are PLO free roll, about 3 or 4 tables in that tournament. So no down days, down hours at the Lodge in Round Rock. Plenty of action around the clock.
Yep, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. If you want to play from 6 a.m. to 11 a.m., there is no charge. All cash game players play for free. And the great thing about the Lodge is it's only $10. A lot of clubs around town are above that amount, $10 per hour. If you figure it, and now we're playing a bomb pot, single board bomb pot. We'll go straight to the flop. If you figure it, it's a great value proposition as we're not taking any rake. Average casino may deal between 25 and 30 hands an hour taking rake. And we don't do that. No money comes off the table. You pay at the end. King 9-8. Looks like 2 clubs.
Shout out to CC, one of our loyal viewers. Thanks for joining us.
Nick from Yuma, that's a good T-shirt. Came for the commentary, stayed for the chat. That's okay. We like that. And looks like
Lorraine with ace king. She's trying to.
Where's the
see where
bomb
she's
pot
at
though?
here,
So
yeah.
ace king shrivels up when the entire table's in the hand.
She
Got to
raises
tread
to
lightly.
50.
ooh, 2 pair now.
That's going to be trouble for G Monkey here as well after connecting with top pair on the turn.
Yeah.
An ambitious call there on the flop. And now this is going to get her in trouble. She might probably be going all in here, I'd imagine here. Stack to pot ratio. Only 163 behind. Now the pot over 280. And she's going to go all in.
She's doing the shake of the
Yeah.
head.
There
Drawing
it
dead.
is.
So
Yep.
we're going to
Snap off.
have some more chips to seat 6 there. Jake Stein might have to send a quick wire transfer over here to the Lodge.
Yeah, drawing dead. Drawing dead. And 4 diamonds doesn't mean anything, and
You know
Lorraine's
the-
going to win another one.
Ace queen is the parking lot hand in tournaments.
Yeah,
Seat open hand.
yeah. Used to call it walking back to Houston. Same kind of concept. Lose the hand, have to walk back home.
In regards to starting hands, at least in tournaments, when the structure has rebuys and you've got a few bullets, you know, typically I'll play a little loosey-goosey and see if I can get my stack doubled up, and then I'll sit on my hands and wait for those rebuys to get over. So just like a cash game, I'm going to play any 2 suited cards.
Yeah, that's what was my downfall here in our 200K. I had 2 free tickets, and I was playing super aggressive. That was my plan. Just didn't go my way. I wasn't able to get those early double ups. But yeah, if you know you have a couple bullets, you can definitely loosen up your play earlier on and try and run up a stack. Because when you have more chips in a tournament, you're more dangerous. Caitlin, our big winner so far, 424. Lorraine, 300. Anna, 243. Joan, Sydney, and Nakia in the red. But still plenty of poker left. We're only about halfway home on
Oh, my
ladies' night.
goodness. Oh, my goodness.
Are you okay?
G-Monkey bringing out the Jakey Stein shirt
Oh.
for old time's sake. There it is, folks.
Oh, my God. I didn't even.
Seat 6.
I didn't even see that.
She doing it. I love that.
Wow, the second bullet wardrobe change.
That is strong, G-Monkey.
And she kept that that
Hidden.
close to her chest, a secret.
It was a total secret.
And the ladies at the table seem a little confused. They might not know if they don't watch the stream on a weekly basis, but you asked for it, Rick, and it comes. Oh, if she doesn't double up in the next 20 minutes, we might have to burn it.
The
number
lava
one.
lamp shirt looks so much better on G-Monkey than it does on Jakey Stein. But what? This is a key move from G-Monkey.
That's next level for sure.
It's going to turn her luck around. Just
Yes,
watch.
I love it. I love it.
My goodness. And it was funny. Jake Stein changed his Facebook profile last time. Top 2 alert for Caitlin. But I want to see this picture from G-Monkey on her social media after this stream. What a sneak attack move. Jake Stein coming strong in the chat. He knew this move was coming out eventually.
That was a sneak attack. That was
Wow.
like Pearl Harbor attack right there.
Wow.
Lorraine betting her open-ended straight draw. Caitlin snapping that off for $30. Same hand with Christina.
I love that. 5 of hearts. Oh my God, that is so funny. So now we got a straight draw for Lorraine along with her pair of 5s and Christina, both with the same hand.
Hope they watched that shirt. I know
goodness.
Jake's a sweater. needs a towel at the table by all the bluffs that he tries to get through. Straight does not get there, so Caitlin's 2 pair in the lead.
She's going to make a bet here. Looks like 40.
Pretty small. Really like a call me bet there, but Christina knows better than to call and pay that off. Sends it into the muck. Caitlin wins a nice pot there in C2.
Love it. Lava shirt. You know, we had so much fun with Jakey Stein when he wore the shirt. And I'm just so impressed with the game. The gamesmanship from G-Monkey is next level. She did it without any of us knowing. She rebought, and she took her top off, and there it was, the lava shirt.
Took her top off. Did I miss something?
I think she took her jacket off.
She took,
Yeah,
she took her
just
jacket
calm
off.
down, Rick.
You guys, come on.
This guy, see what I deal with on a weekly
My
basis,
goodness,
Ruth?
that was
Can't let this guy out of his house.
Christina looks down at ace-7 suited. She's going to play this.
That's my favorite hand, if you didn't know it.
Is it really?
January 7th.
Diamonds or any?
Any
All right.
pretty
Birthday?
much birthday hand. Any 7, pretty much.
All right. It could be July 1st, too.
My favorite hand besides aces is Queen 9 for some reason. I like Queen 9.
Well, in a cash game, I'll play pretty much anything, and I'm kind of crazy, but
You know what my favorite
Gotta
hand
get
is?
you into the next one for sure.
Pocket aces is my
I
favorite
said
hand.
besides aces, Rick.
Deuce
I'll
5-5.
there's those 5s again.
Yeah, 5s are coming.
What is your favorite, Rick? I didn't hear.
Pocket aces.
Oh. Really, it should be the winning hand. That's
Yes,
what it should be.
yes. No, I tend to like, you know why I like 6-7 of clubs is because years ago I flopped a straight flush and a guy flopped the nut flush and I won a ton of money. You always just remember those hands. You remember a hand, your favorite hand ever, Ruth? The favorite pot ever. What was it? Do you remember it?
Favorite pot ever.
Yeah, I know a couple big pots that I won in tournament poker against some big time pros.
You remember the actual hand, though?
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine was a WSOP deep stack. We're at the final table, 34K up top. I had pocket jacks, and the gentleman to my right, who's a good friend of mine to this day, shoves 1.9 million with ace queen. I snap him off because I had 6 million.
Right.
Guy on my left shoves all in with ace king.
Oh,
He
wow.
had 2.4 million, so I have to call that.
Right.
Flop came king, queen, whatever, brick.
Right.
I turned to the dealer and I said, "Dealer, give me a jack." Bink.
Turn.
Oh, my
Turn.
goodness.
Turn.
Took them
Jack.
both out.
My
Nice.
goodness.
Go home, guys.
Bye-bye.
Adios. Seat open.
Seat open. So maybe that's why I like jacks.
Yes. Cindy's going to raise it up to 50, and we'll find out in between hands what Mikey's all-time favorite hand
I got a
is.
few. Or I want a big hand with King 10. I want a big hand with 10-6, and the big there's a number of hands.
Over to Lorraine with 6-7 suited.
I flopped a royal flush one time and got paid. Another person flopped a straight. Plenty of hands. Look at all that dealer tip money on the button here.
Yeah.
Caitlin's going to try and bring it home here, but she's in bad shape to the ace king of Sydney. But they all get out flopped by Lorraine, top pair.
I don't think Lorraine's in the hand, though. I think she's
Or
folded.
heads up. Yeah, you're right. Correct.
And
And the C-bet will
Cindy's
take
going to
it
win.
down.
Yeah.
And almost, yeah. There. Look at that tower of tip chips. Cheryl Spencer says, my favorite hand is the one that wins. Yep. I would say that's true. 213 in the live chat. We're in the halfway point. We'll be going on for another hour and a half. Rick Epstein, Mike the Skull Reisman, Ruth Hall in the bunker, 20 feet below table 11 here at the lodge. It is a 30-minute delay, if you're wondering that. So these hands we're watching right now happened 30 minutes ago. Some great ladies
So
playing.
the players that have started mixing it up a little bit is seat 4, Christina, and I've seen Cindy starting to get in some more action. Joan's gotten pretty quiet. Anna's starting to fold a little bit more. And speaking of favorite hands, I know Maneater's favorite hand is Queen 9. She plays that frequently.
Dodgers fan says 3 ways to play Jack-Jack, and they're all wrong. Well,
That's-
Ruth had one.
I got lucky, that's for
But she
sure.
put it the right way.
But it wasn't a difficult decision because it was less than a third of my stack.
Put the
Right.
heat on. Make them squirm, Ruth.
And that was at a final table, huh?
It was, and when it's, you know, for me, 9s, 10s, and jacks, if it's 30% or less of my stack, I'm going to snap them off. And
Nice.
so it's if I have that percentage in my head, then I don't even have to think about it.
6, 7, 8 king. Nakia still in the lead with her kings, but a couple straight draws here.
Cindy in
Actually-
position, not giving anybody credit for her king or hoping to get lucky by a river 8 or jacks. Going to look Nakia up. Lisa's going to bring us a river. And
Oh,
Ooh.
Cindy got lucky.
Cindy.
on it.
Cruel.
That's
Cruel.
not nice to the
Nakia
birthday girl.
Quickly reaching for chips here. And you know the raise is going to be coming from Sydney. The exact card she was looking for. No history with each other here. Like to see if she makes this maybe about like 125. Somewhere along those lines, but it looks to be a little bit less, probably closer to 100, maybe 110, not quite sure.
It's going to be tough for Nakia to get away from
I don't
this.
think she's going to be able to get away.
Yeah.
An even 100 here for the price, especially only about what 65 to call. You don't love it, but you're going to have to pay Cindy off. Getting there on the river, disgusting and gross.
Cindy with the look to the heavens look, saying, please call. And, yeah, we'll tell you about why they're stacking chips on the button after this hand as we look at Nakia with the big decision, the birthday girl.
Taking her time here, but still, King Queen very strong here. Makes the call. I'm going to see the bad news.
And she felt it.
Yeah,
She knew that Cindy had her.
She says, "Why did you guys put me on the stream tonight, guys?"
Oh,
So there goes the button tip. If you want to explain
yeah,
that.
the button tip. So look, Cindy was on the button. She won the hand, and now Lisa is going to take all that money and put it in her tray. It's just a way to have some fun. Players stack money on the button, and if the player who has the button wins the hand, The dealer scoops all of those chips into her possession. And that's how that works, and they'll start it over again. So big hand for Cindy as she hit trips. And poor Nakia, the birthday girl, hard to get away from that. Two pair with a good kicker, the queen.
Especially for that price too, you know, only $65. I'm snapping that off in that scenario, and if you got it, you got it. You got their good hand. You want that opponent to keep chasing all the way down to the river, because more times than not, they're going to miss, and you're going to win that pot. But just an unfortunate river for Nakia, and just the card that Cindy was looking for, and she gets paid off.
Haven't seen a lot of bluffing at this table so far. Only Lorraine and I believe Anna got caught in one hand for a $75 bet on the river.
Yep, everything else has been pretty straightforward.
3 ways to the flop. 6, 8, 10, 2 hearts. Everybody with a heart in their hand. $215 in the live chat. 9:30 Central Time. Another hour and a half. There's another heart. So now Anna with the nut flush draw and a straight draw. Christina also with a straight draw. And G Monkey with a straight draw. So everybody with a straight and a flush draw.
It's going to be interesting to see here if everybody whiffs on this river, what happens. But the 5 gets there, and G Monkey is going to get rewarded here. I don't
know if she's going to bet, though.
She is probably turning her 5 into a bluff. She doesn't think she's good here, and she goes for a small sizing and still gets it through. Must be the shirt.
It's the
Lava
shirt.
lamp.
It's the
Must
shirt.
be the shirt.
She does make it look so much better than Jakey Stein. I love Jakey Stein. You know I do, Jake.
Jake's like 400 pounds. I
No,
don't even
he's
know
not.
how. I don't even know how she fits into this shirt, but still makes it look so much better than Jake Stein.
She was so nice. I hadn't met her before, and she was such a participant in the live chats so many times. I was so excited to finally get to meet her. Kristen Stein, a.k.a. G Monkey, a.k.a. Purple Mask Wearer, a.k.a. Lava Shirt.
What?
A lot of pretty women
Lava
at this
lamp?
table.
Lava Lamp Shirt.
Yeah, a lot of pretty women at this table and good poker players. I mean, they are used to hanging tough with the boys. They are not
Yeah.
afraid.
$12.
Might
is
need
the
to
bet.
mix in a battle of the sexes sit and go, half and half. Think that would be interesting, Ruth? Ruth is in. She
Raising
said,
my hand.
let me play. I'm also going to be introducing the wheel of punishment, Rick.
Lose a hand and you have to spin
No,
the wheel?
No, sir. No,
What?
sir. I'm always looking for the next game here. We did our 1,000 winner take all sit and go. We have ladies night, and we're going to be doing more of those same in the future. But I'm thinking about introducing the wheel of punishment. And what that means is before the game starts, probably on our big game on Saturday night, we'll have a wheel, and we're going to spin it live right when the show starts. And there's going to be plenty of juicy stuff on that wheel, like a deuce 7 game, a $25 rock, a bounty on the short stack, etc. And whenever that lands on, that's the game that we will play that night with an extra bonus on top of the original game. So
Wow.
the wheel of punishment might even include there, you know, something along the lines of steal Rick's job, win $100 from Rick,
Good luck with that.
you know.
Good luck collecting.
Yeah.
Tell the joke every week moving forward, and so we can just save the viewership. But you get the gist there, Rick. I gave enough hints already. The wheel of punishment will be mixed in.
I don't get the punishment. I like the wheel, but where's the punishment in that?
Just wait, Rick.
All right, here comes a
Just
bomb pot. Maneater in seat 8 does not play bomb pots. It's against her principles. And bomb pot will go $10 from everybody. Will go straight to the flop. Single board. Felix says he'll buy a case of White Claw if the winner gets within $1. I don't understand that.
He's probably already 6 White Claws deep on his couch.
Felix.
Usually around the
English
the third,
only, Felix.
Usually around the third hour of the stream on Wednesday, we lose the White Claw Warrior a little bit. Goes a little bit off the rails.
Gets within $1 of what? Win Rick's money. Ace 6-9, 2 hearts.
Excellent flop for Anna.
And she bets it out.
Top pair 4 flush. She's going to get some money in the pot.
A great flop indeed. And Lorraine, top 2 pair. So here we go.
Raisy daisy.
Lorraine. Anna's going nowhere.
Gonna have to.
Anna's going nowhere with this. She's got lots of outs. Top 2. She's going to make the call.
Warning. Self-destruct sequence activated.
Could be
This is gonna be trouble.
for somebody.
Well, absolutely now when you have 2
my
pairs
goodness.
yourself. So
Oh, my goodness.
Anna thinking she has a stranglehold on this hand.
230 in the pot. Let's
Way
see what they do
behind.
with bet sizing.
Both these players are our winners tonight so far in the green, so their stacks are deep.
Just
Lorraine
a
bets
call.
100. Anna calls. We're up to 430.
And here we go, fireworks. 4th of July at the Lodge.
It's a brick river. Looking
Yeah.
good for Lorraine.
Yeah.
She's going to get paid off. Did it just go check, check?
She must have been afraid of a set.
Goes check, check, but still 430, cha-ching, cha-ching.
Huge pot for Lorraine. And just unlucky turn. It was a glorious flop for Anna. Top pair, flush draw. I mean, you love that,
Yeah.
right?
Impossible to get away from that
Yeah.
hand. You know, Lorraine promised me dinner from her cash in our large tournament that we just had.
Wow.
I guess I just got dessert off of that.
Yeah.
hand.
Yes.
So where do you like? Where's your favorite place? When somebody says I give you dinner, where are you going, Ruth?
You know, I like the French Quarter Grill. If you've never been,
No.
it's a cozy little spot off of Palmer and 35.
Okay.
It's French and it's French Cajun food, and
Yeah?
it's delicious. So I'm kind of an
Interesting.
escargot girl with some Cajun pasta, maybe a little French cuisine, and it is
Nice.
delicious. The chef there has gotten rave reviews.
Have you been to
Nice.
France, Ruth?
I have not. I have not.
What about you, Ricky?
No, I'm going to Italy in July, though. That's close.
Yes,
As long as Italy will open up for people, we're celebrating our 30th anniversary.
Happy
in Italy.
anniversary. Yes.
And so we're going to need somebody to come and do the live streams for some days in July. Because I will be in Italy.
that was a hint, Ruth.
a little bit.
Yeah.
So we had a trip to Greece planned last year, a girlfriend and I. And that's been delayed.
Any
but
poker involved over there, or just a vacation?
just a vacation. But I did do a lot of traveling in the past 5 years, mostly beaches.
Looking the key here, trying to thin the field here. 3-betting with her jacks. Definitely the right play. Don't want to go 5-6 handed to a flop with jacks.
Oh no.
Looking to get some resistance here. Anna calling with a 9-7 off in the small blind. Pretty loose call there, but she might be a little tilted from that last hand.
Here comes the flop. 4-6-3, 2 diamonds.
Good flop for Jax.
It is.
I'm pulling for the birthday girl.
Ooh, she's going to bet a C note. Little 100.
Yeah, just get out of my pot. I don't want to see any overcards.
She's going to take it down, she said. And look at that. She's doing a little dance,
A little shimmy
a
there.
little shimmy.
Tired of being on the losing end here. Says, get out of my pot, ladies.
So the travels that we did were like Belize, Costa Rica, Aruba. If it's beach and it's warm, we did it.
That sounds pretty cool. There's been some interesting poker tournaments on the schedule in Aruba.
Right. I was hoping to hit that one because I love Aruba, but not sure if it's in the cards.
I've never been to Aruba. I've been meaning to go, but I want to try and correlate that with the tournament.
I played poker when I was there, and I also played in Costa Rica. I did not play in Belize, but I did Superman ziplining.
Wow.
It's head first, 60 miles an hour.
Oh,
from
my
peak
God.
to peak.
No fear. fear
I
of
was scared to
Ruth.
death.
Wow.
I went skydiving one time. But that's about
I've always
it.
wanted to do that. Is that fun?
I went skydiving on my 18th birthday.
Oh, my goodness.
Shout out to my buddy Lee Nussbaum. Did it together, and it was very scary.
Yeah.
But I survived.
Christina with a little bump here with King Queen. $15, Nakia, King Queen.
Thank you, Michael B., for the happy anniversary. It's coming up in July, 30 years. Married to a great woman. Here comes the flop. Jack 4, 6, Rainbow. Pair of sixes for Anna. Bottom pair, can't believe she's in the lead, but she
Open-ended.
is.
Open-ended for Cindy. She loves those little cards.
Yeah, she's going nowhere open-ended as well. No chance she folds. 0%. It's going to be a quick call from Sydney.
V says she wants to be Ruth when she grows up.
Heads up to a turn.
10 of clubs.
Now open-ended for Christina, as well as 2 overs. So this is a good card for her to double barrel. Action on her. Good on Christina for reaching for more chips. Goes 75. And I don't think Sydney's going to fold yet either. So going to a river, both still fishing, searching for the cards that they need. And Sydney's going to get there. I think Sydney's going to check. I think Christina's going to shut down here. If she goes all in, it would likely get through. And she's only going for 100. Let's see.
100 into 346 pot.
Yeah.
She's been going all the whole way here. Definitely could be
little bit
repping
more.
a jack. Would have liked to seen her go a little bit higher here. This is just almost enough for Sydney to call. Sydney, a very good player. But I think she's going to lay this down.
God, so much can beat her. Just a pair of fives.
Good on Christina for following through here. Has Sydney in the blender.
It's tough to call with 4th pair on the river.
Very tough. But
She's-
just
she's
wait a
cutting
moment
it.
here. Doing a little accounting. Carving it out here. Cold-blooded
Oh,
killer. Oh,
Cindy.
big time call there. Doesn't even want to show it.
Christina shows the bluff, and Cindy with pocket fives.
Nice call. The call of the night for sure.
My God.
Chasing
And
the whole
Christina
way.
pats Cindy on the shoulder and says, "You got me."
And I thought that was very well played by Christina. I thought her line made sense. I would have liked her sizing to be a little bit more. I still thought even that 115 was going to get it through, but if she rips it all in there, definitely had enough, more in the pot than her stack. I think Sydney snap folds, but the 115 invited her into that pot, and a great call there by C3.
In addition to the bet sizing, I don't know if you saw her posture. I know I'm a tournament player,
Yeah.
but seat 4 became a statue.
Right?
And when you become a statue, you're kind of freezing and you're telling the player that, oh, please don't call, don't call.
Sometimes.
Really?
She became a complete
I love being a statue when I have the Stone Cold Nuts. I can sit there
I
pretty
think-
calm, cool, and collected
Yeah.
while having it.
But she did not look cool or calm. She looked a
Did she
little
look
nervous.
collected?
Well, right now Cindy's collecting. So
Yes.
the thing is I do believe in tells and posture
Yeah.
and what people are doing when they're making their bets.
Yeah.
And she might not even be aware that she did that, but and,
thought it looked
and
pretty
reverse
confident.
reverse tells happen.
Yeah.
And Mikey is an experienced player that he can probably do reverse tells, but she just pretty much froze in her spot. and-
Nakia with the jacks. Dos Hermanos raising it up. Yeah, I thought it was a great play.
It was-
but
it
I
was.
understand what you're saying. But I thought it was a fantastic
I thought it was a
play.
great hand by both ladies there.
Yes. Very good poker right there.
Christina could easily shut down there like a lot of players do after missing her draw and just give up on that hand, but she
No.
still went with it.
She has to bet there. It was a
Yeah.
great play.
Queens for Christina, but she can't like the ace out there. Jack shrivel up. There's the 3 of hearts on the turn. And Christina way out in front with her queen 9, and she's going to put all of it in. All in, Christina. And she's going to get this through. Unless Nakia could be a little sticky here. Hard to get rid of jacks.
What do you think on that last one, Ruth? If, let's say, Christina rips it all in there for 200, still statue-esque, you think Cindy still makes that call?
I think Cindy lets it go. I think the
Yeah.
all-in makes Cindy
I think I agree.
folds.
Yeah.
It was the bet sizing in addition. Maybe the story just didn't make sense to Cindy, but the all-in
And
would be enough pressure to get her
Sure,
to fold.
and they do have a little experience with each other, 3 and 4 also.
They play a lot.
Yeah, they play a lot of the 1-3 games on the weekends here. So they do have a little bit of history. That might have made Sydney call with the history
Nakia
implications.
makes that call.
Gonna need a jack on the river. Doesn't come.
Oh,
So Christina's gonna get a little partial refund from her Cindy hand on this hand. At least the last bet and a half.
Good for her.
And yeah.
Nakia might have thought she was steaming a little bit on that last hand. Maybe on diamonds, perhaps. Jacks had that beat. Willing to pay it off, but pair of queens good enough for Christina, and definitely a little bit of a rebate there, looking to bounce back after that last great hand we just witnessed.
188 in the live chat. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. Hit the like button. It really helps us out. We're growing this channel fast and furious. Poker Night at the Lodge. The best kept secret on the poker live stream market right now. We got 2 sponsors, America's Card Room and Chip Leader Coaching. They're loving us. They're saying, guys, keep up the great work. We want to be part of your show. Guys like Chance Corneth, Alex Foxen, America's Card Room. They want to be part of our show right here in Round Rock, Texas. On to the next hand. Looked like we got a strudel from the 3 seat, Cindy.
Christina doesn't even have time to rack up her chips here. Playable hand, ace-10 suited. Would have liked to even seen it raise, attack that straddle, but just elects to call. Joan with the suited ace-6 will come along, as will Anna. Nakia with a loose call, 7-3 off on the button. So nobody really willing to fold here. Action City on a Wednesday ladies' night, going 6-handed to a flop, and let's see what Lisa brings.
5 King 9 rainbow. Straight draw for Joan.
Amazing with all these callers. Pretty much everybody whiffs.
Love that ring from Joan. $20 is the bet from Cindy with middle pair. There's a 4. Check, check.
Needs that 7. Won't get it there. So pair of 8's good. Check, check. Cindy will take down another one there. So making a hero call like that and being on the right end of it can really power you through the rest of the session. Gives you lots of momentum. You feel like you're sharp. Your mind is sharp. And that's a dangerous combination at the poker table for your opponents. When your reads are right and there's no fear, it sends a message to every other opponent at the table that you don't really want to mess with me. I'm locked in tonight, ladies. So let's see how Sydney can close out this session here.
See the cumulative winnings. Caitlin's still up at top, 478. Lorraine right behind her, 459. Cindy, 301 with that big win over Christina. And then you see the rest. G Monkey in lava lamp territory, trying to get back into the money. Joan looks down at ace-3. Make the call. G Monkey with the same exact hand, only it's suited. Anna folds, as does Maneater and Nakia. Over to Lorraine. Ace-Jack. She's going to raise it up, make it 20.
On the button.
On the button. On the button. The aces
Anna
will
made
call.
it 20. No.
No.
No. No,
Lorraine
no.
did.
Yep.
So we'll go 3 ways. I believe to the flop. I don't think Anna's in this hand. Uh-oh, we got a couple of club draws. Well, we got a steel wheel alert for G Monkey.
Very pretty flop for G Monkey.
And Lorraine will fold on the button. And
Anna still is in this
Yeah,
hand,
Anna is
indeed.
in.
As is Joan.
ooh, I saw a low black card.
So only deuce. Calm down, Rick. Open your eyes.
I saw a low black card. I'm
Keep it together.
looking for the steel wheel. There's the call from Anna.
4 of clubs one time would be pretty. But there wouldn't be much action or people. Oh, yeah. Well, actually, one of my
Yeah.
Talia Joan would pay that
There's
off.
the clubs. G-Monkey is going to win this hand. Come on.
Don't think she's going to get much action, though.
No. Nobody else
Unless
has
she wants to
anything.
set a trap. Maybe let's see if Anna gets frisky, lay a little trap for her. Really her only way of getting paid here. But she's reaching for chips. Can't fault her for that. Even though the board is still paired every time we get these flush draws. And the flush comes through, the board is paired. But still, the best hand reaching for chips makes a bet and everybody quickly folds.
Quick calls. At quick fold. Yeah. But good for G-Monkey. She needed that. Jake Stein. Bink. Yep, that's your woman. Rick Epstein along with Mike the Skull Reisman and Ruth Hall in the booth for ladies' night. 20 feet below, table number 11. Lodge is having a tournament right now, PLO tournament, and about 6 cash tables. On a Wednesday night,
Under the lights.
under the lights.
Ladies' night, 1-3.
We might need to get the Chi-Town Cat a wig or something and maybe get him in this game one night just with the ladies. Would that be allowed?
Oh, Chi-Town
Not
Cat.
allowed.
Not allowed. I'm sorry, Felix. I'm trying to get you some action, buddy.
Objection overruled by
Ruthless.
Ruthless. Yeah, the masks are here in the lodge. We're going with masks. That's all there is to it, and we're sticking to it. I'm glad the ownership made that decision. Ace, King, Queen. 2 pair for Joan now.
A lot of
A
spades.
lot of spades out there.
Nobody really has premium spades, so should shut it down pretty much. And that's the thing. When 3 spades come onto the board and you're holding 2 spades, it's 118 to 1 for somebody to flop that flush. For 2 people to flop it, it's 500 to 1. So I'm pretty much a non-believer whenever someone tries to pretend that they flopped that flush.
Boy, but it really hurts when somebody does.
It hurts worse when both of you do.
Yes. Biggest hands that you see, the biggest hands are always flush versus flush.
I was in a hand yesterday at pocket aces, ace of spades, flop all spades. I had bet pretty large pre-flop. I got 2 callers. I checked raise the flop, got a caller behind, raised the turn, and then another spade on the river. So my opponent flopped the king high flush, and I sucked out there on the river. So I was very thinking it was close to about a 3K pop. Got there, Ricky.
Oh, my
Got there,
God.
Ruth. Ship it.
Sweet.
If you're listening, Preston, my apologies, brother.
And see, you told that story so nice. He's telling the story. Can you believe this guy sucked out on me on the river? That's his story.
Oh, he was texting me the rest of the night. How do you get there? What are you doing?
I never know what you're doing.
Just
What are
getting
you doing?
Birthday girl with top pair alert.
All right, Nakia. Playing a little chip tricks with her hand there. She knows her way around chips right there. Husband, Joe S., great card room supervisor here at the lodge. G-Monkey will fold. And Nakia, the birthday girl, with a great cake. I hope they leave us a little sliver of cake. That looks so delicious. That cake must have cost a fortune. I don't know how much it cost, but it was beautifully
But you're on
done.
a diet, Rick.
You know, cake, a little piece of cake here.
After your wife's outstanding cookies last week.
Yes, they
I
were
thought
delicious.
You gained a couple LBs this week. You might be 3 or 4 plus LBs. So I heard a little rumor that you're on a diet, but you're telling me that's not true?
No, I am. I've got to lose 25 pounds before Italy. I'll do it.
25 pounds
Easy.
pre-Italy.
Piece of cake. Well,
You're going to start
not
doing
piece of
laps
cake.
around the lodge? Maybe go up and down the 25 flights of stairs from the bunker to the main floor at the lodge?
Got to lose 25 pounds because 9 days in Italy, I'm going to put on 20. I'm not going to even count calories. I'm going to eat my way
Do we need
through
to make
southern Italy
a
to
side
northern
wager, a weight
Little
loss
prop-
bet?
Little prop bet.
Italy. That's fine.
Wow, 25 lbs you're going to lose.
Yeah.
Doubtful.
Yeah. I mean,
Doubtful.
it's not, it's been done before.
Yeah, not when I bring in brownies, cakes, cookies,
Queen
beer
nine.
into the booth every week and just eat it in front of your face. Good luck with that.
Queen 9-3. Now, I got to lose some because Italy, I'm not even looking away from a pizza or pasta. It's coming. I'm going to taste the world over there. 35.
G
It's
Monkey
the bet.
betting her top pair.
E. McKenzie with his own weight loss bet says 25. He laughs at 25.
I told you the story.
That man has a serious weight loss wager going on right now. We're not even going to go there.
I told you in 2010 I lost 100 pounds because in 7 months.
Oh, yeah, you did tell me that.
Can't be done. And in 10 years, I've kept 37 of it off.
Chris-
All but 37 of it off. So usually people gain it all back and some.
Christina's turn 2 pair on G Monkey. $100 bet on the turn.
Go on a laxative diet.
She's
No
a-
thanks, Michael.
Razy Daisy here.
Crazy Daisy here putting G Monkey in a tough spot, but she will not be pushed around. Makes the call. Gonna need to get lucky on the river.
2 pair for Christina.
That might slow down the action now as the 10 makes the straight. G Monkey's been taking some interesting lines here. She might even elect to lead out. We saw her do that earlier on. Maybe trying to rep a 10 perhaps. Who knows? Still has a decent amount of showdown value with top pair, especially after your opponent has shown some aggression here. Check raising you on the turn. Goes check, check. 2 pair good. Pair of queens no good.
Ugh.
I think she could have maybe represented the 10 there. Everybody likes 10s. Ace 10, King 10, Queen 10, Jack 10, 10, 9. We all play them. I just don't know if Christina would have let it go with her 2 pair. Depends on the bet sizing.
Yeah, I think she would have called it off. I don't see G Monkey making it that high enough to really scare Christina. Bomb pot time as we approach the 3rd period of our
Yes.
stream.
3 periods at Poker Night at the Lodge. We've coming to the final 2 minutes of the 2nd period.
2-minute warning for me.
You're leaving?
I have to get something to eat.
Okay. Ruth, you bring class to a classless live stream.
Speak for yourself, Rick.
I'm just here for the ding dong jokes.
Yes.
You can get that at home, Ruth. Come on.
Uh-oh. You got an all-in here
All in.
All in.
from Anna. Looks like it's going to be about $68. I don't give or take a few shekels.
Lorraine's making the call.
Lorraine coming aboard.
Lorraine with a nice pyramid there. Pyramid stack.
That's a power stack right there. And Ruth and
Joan.
Joan coming along. Why? I keep saying Ruth because you're sitting right next to me. Joan coming along 3 ways. We
Not
don't
the-
know what they have.
It's not the memory loss, Rick.
Could be.
It's not the poor vision.
I did
The
induct
glaucoma?
him. I did induct him into my senior club last time I was here.
I'm getting AARP mail. All in. All in. Quick fold from Joan.
What about the AAA senior discount? You got that too?
Not yet.
Jack 10 for Lorraine. She looks like she won it.
Anna looks like she's
Anna's
been
not
rivered.
looking happy.
I don't know.
Is it chop? Is that a straight
Yeah,
on the
it must
board?
be a
Chop, chop.
Yeah,
Chop
it
it
must
up.
be a chop. Sharon Barth says, well done, Ruth.
We might need to get Sharon in this game as well, Sharon. If you're interested in playing one of these games in the future, you know who I am, or shoot me an email, reach out. We can get you in on the mix on the next one.
Sharon, I gave you a shout out last time. I told everyone that you're my spy, my secret spy when I go to day 2 on tournaments. The Hinden Mob spy.
That is an unfair advantage. Good friends. So we're now in our third period. Ruth will spend another hand with us and then go get something to eat, a well-deserved something. Ruth, any parting words you'd like to say about Ladies' Night and what you saw tonight?
Well, the aggression of Lorraine is certainly stacking it up on hands that she has positioned last to act.
Yes.
And it's good that she's playing her button. I want Nakia to win some pots because it's her birthday.
Yeah.
Best dressed has to go to G Monkey. Sorry. She wins that award.
She does, yeah.
Even though Anna's looking sharp with her mask and her headband. And
yes.
really all the women are playing solid poker. So, Cindy's call on that last hand with the 5 was pretty fantastic. But that's why she's always got huge stacks at the table. So, they're all doing what they need to do. And if you get an empty seat and you need a donkey, I've got some cash in my purse.
I'll keep you honest there. These ladies don't look to be going anywhere. Unfortunately for you, Ruth, you might be out of luck this time around.
Stephen Reisman says, great commentary, Ruth. John G. says, love Ruth's sexy voice. Chris Brenner says, let's go, Sharon. Cheryl Spencer says, great job, Ruth. So you got a lot of fans. You're welcome back, as you know, anytime. 5 of diamonds on the turn. Now we've got a straight flush draw for Cindy. 2 pair for Lorraine and Miss Aggression.
Also a pair of 6s for Cindy, so she's absolutely going nowhere.
Looks like $80.
Yeah, that snap call, she's got a flush draw. There's timing tells too, so when they snap call, it's a straight draw, flush draw.
I would not have minded a raise there. Maybe try and rep a 5. If you brick out on your draw, could still bet river and charge a lot of draws, put pressure on a lot of hands here, but we're going to go 3-way.
Nakia with a straight draw. It comes for Nakia.
Birthday alert.
Nakia with the straight from way downtown.
And she has checked it over here, and Lorraine still confident in her 9s. Let's see what happens with Sydney now after the check by Nakia. Sydney with 2 pairs, 6s and 5s, the 3 irrelevant here. She makes the call, and Nakia's just going to snap this off. But she could have elected to raise there, maybe scared of a boat.
Nakia.
Would have liked to see Nakia raise that a little bit. Even though it's a little bit of a scary run out and a scary board there, your hand's very strong. And might have been able to squeeze out a couple extra bucks, but she's satisfied with that pot. And good for her to take one down.
Ernesto says, good job, Ruth. Jake Stein says, nice analysis, Ruth. Spot on.
Thank you, Ruth. We appreciate it.
You're awesome. We love you.
We'll see you out there.
Good night, guys.
Good night.
Until next time.
Yes, there will be a next time, Ruth.
Absolutely.
You better believe it.
So there goes Ruth Hall, the great one.
We'll take care of that.
We'll take care of your headset.
Yeah.
And be careful. Get something to eat. And
thank you, Ruth.
It'll be me and the Skull the rest of the way, the last hour.
Alrighty.
Nakia is a baller, absolutely. She's binked that 3. Birthday girl.
Final hour of the stream, ladies and gentlemen. Hit that like button for us. Usually we take off in that final hour. The late night stream, Wednesday night, Lodge and Round Rock, our first ladies' night. Seems to be a success so far. What do you think?
I think so. I think it was. I think we've got great players. It takes great players. I'd like to see Ruth out there next time.
Yeah, Ruth was going to be in the lineup this week, but she told me she was going out of town and then canceled her plans last minute and had already filled the game.
Yep.
So I can't tell a lady she has the seat and then kick her out.
Nope.
And Ruth was understanding about that, and that's why she joined us in the booth.
Of course.
And it's nice to have a couple alternates just in case somebody loses all their chips. You have some backup soldiers ready to enter the felt.
Yeah.
And Ruth is a general.
She's got some serious good commentary. Much like you, as much as I hate to admit it, you guys both bring it strong with the commentary. Deuce of hearts.
Commentary.
Commentary.
At least somebody does a good job here.
Nakia bets 50. She's starting to heat up.
Starting to feel herself a little bit. Everyone's got the same hand here. 50 is not going to be enough to scare Sydney, though. We're going to go choppy. Chop it. Chop it up.
And Nakia, birthday girl. She works sometimes at the front. Husband Joe is a supervisor here at the lodge, does great work. We're so glad that they moved to Round Rock, moved to the Austin area to be part of the lodge.
Joe over Nakia's shoulder there. Look, Nakia's got a little rail over there. Seems to be some members of the lodge here. Can't even wait for the 30-minute delay. They want to see this action live, and they're surrounding the table.
Well, Nakia, she came strong with her outfit today. She's got the high heels on and the nice outfit. She came strong. She was ready to play.
Oh, on her birthday, look good, feel good, play good.
Caitlin in the lead. She's been in the lead from the get-go, seems like. 4:59. Nakia now. Nakia winning 3:38. Come on, birthday girl. I love that. Yes, that is Nakia from the chat.
See, she's got fans. That's what happens. You show up in the chat, and you get the call to arrive onto the lights. The bright lights. The center stage. Court 1, table 11.
Cheryl saying Ruth also has 2 World Series of Poker rings and 3 titles for Nevada State Champions. Yes, she is a legend.
Nakia waking up with the ladies. This is a bomb pot, though. No, it's not. It's not a bomb pot. We're raising this up here. So many ladies playing. I was distracted by Chi-Town Cat calling me out. Stupid last longer bet with multiple bullets. He busted out in the first 2 levels, and I said, nope, we get more bullets to play. And then I busted out on one of the last levels, and he busted out 5 minutes after me.
Ace 8-6 Rainbow.
Consider a donation there for the cat. He needs the money, extra money, the way he's been playing on the Wednesday stream lately. So I'm glad to donate chips to one of our featured players.
Future featured players.
The cat said the cat pulled me aside the other day.
Yeah.
And said, Mikey, I don't know, I forgot exactly what he said. He was either in the bank or at the coffee store, Starbucks or whatever. And he said, Mike. You know, like the Geico commercial, Mike. Guess what time it is, Mike? He said, Mike, somebody pulled me aside and said, you're Chi-Town Cat from the from that poker show. And I said, what? And I said, really? And that's the cat, the story, that's what he was telling.
Getting fame, YouTube fame.
Around town, not just at the lodge, at your local Starbucks. You might run into the Chi-Town Cat.
So Christina and Nakia. Christina with the ladies. And
Nakia with the ladies. Christina open-ended here.
Open-ender.
Rick's getting a little tired. 10-10. Do you know where your kids are?
Nakia's going to win another pot as long as she stays in. Got to worry a little bit about the ace.
This pot's pretty massive here. But she just snapped full. There's a bet to 100. So a bet by Nakia by 100, and Christina gives up. And Nakia heating up.
She is heating up.
Heating up like fire. This red little jacket / dress. I don't know what it is, but it looks good.
People giving her tips on the
starting to heat
on her
up
lapel,
late.
The birthday tips. 183 in the live chat, coming down to the last 50 minutes. We're here for another 45, 50 minutes.
Joe Reynolds saying that he actually was the winner of that cookie bet. I thought our boy Moose Duty was. We might have to go back into the archives and
go to the tape.
Double check that. My apologies, Joe, if that is correct. Plenty more opportunities to win future merch, whether it be from the lodge or our show. We're going to be having special Poker Night at the Lodge merch. Our special logo on coffee mugs, T-shirts, hoodies. I had a request for maybe tank tops as we approach the summer months here In Texas, yeah, I know you don't really wear tank tops.
I'm not a tank top
Yeah,
kind of
that's
guy.
what happens when you're 700 pounds. But some of the ladies here,
I'm not going to be a tank top kind
I
of guy.
had some requests from tank tops, Rick. So
All
I just
right.
got to give the people what they want. So you might have to write that down in your notebook and consider it.
Queen 7-6. I can't wait. The merchandise, we're going to have our own website, and you're going to be able to go and buy your merch. Uh-oh. Joan goes all in.
Joan said enough is enough.
Pair of sixes.
And Sydney reaching for chips here, making the call. So Sydney ahead again, throws down the eights like a boss, and she is ahead. So Sydney very sharp, but Joan spiking the 6 on the turn. Joan's world 6 is full of queens,
There you go, Joan.
and Sydney, you see her raise up her sleeve. She says, all right, I got it in good. I can't be too angry about that. And Joan just making a stand, drawing a line in the sand, getting there on the turn. Uh-oh, and what do we have here?
Oh,
Our
my
boy
goodness.
Joe. Our boy
Thank
Joe
you
with a
so
special
much.
delivery,
Thank you
bringing
so
a
much.
piece of cake.
Oh,
Special delivery. For,
I've been waiting for this. This is special cake, Nakia's cake. I'm going to have some.
I'm still full from those pieces of rolls of sushi that I murdered. R.I.P. to those 2 rolls of sushi.
Oh, wow.
It's good. It's good stuff.
This is legit.
I went to the bakery where they made this cake, and it was the real deal. I'm going to post a picture of this cake on my Instagram here shortly. It was a
that is-
world-class piece of cake. Well, not cake, just the cake in general. It was a
That's good.
poker-themed cake. It is Nakia's birthday over there in seat 9. And the cake that Joe, husband of Nakia, purchased was world-class stuff here. The arch is beautiful, and it seems to be delicious. I have not taken a bite yet. I'll take a bite soon, but it's a beautiful piece of cake, and I'll be posting that for
Very
all
moist.
to see here shortly.
And Nakia is just heating up the last hour. She is starting to rake in some cash on her birthday. So we're going to go 3 ways to the flop. Jack 10-9.
I'm going to post
Set
that.
of 9s for G Monkey. Lava lamp. Shirt. Yeah, that cake was legit. $50 from G Monkey. She's going to take it down. Like to see that. Great ladies' night here at the lodge.
Trying to post this cake right here.
182 in the chat. 45 minutes left. Caitlin, who's started the night off as the chip leader, cumulative winnings, and she's kind of stayed up there, but Nakia's now getting really close as she started to heat up. That miracle 3 that made her straight.
So, yeah, so I just posted that piece, that whole entire cake on my page there. So you see the scroll on the bottom of the screen there. If you want to take a peek at this world-class cake, it is there for viewing.
Wow. Yeah, and it's good too. It's not
just for show.
it's not just for show. It's some quality cake.
Quality stuff.
So we got Caitlin raising it up to 35 with a King Jack offsuit. Haven't seen her in too many hands lately.
Yeah, Joan was due for that hand there. She just got fed up and got rewarded there. We saw Sydney get rewarded earlier on there from behind, also getting there with her trip. So what goes around comes around.
I haven't seen your post yet.
You don't even know how to operate
I've been-
electronics.
I've been in live chat. I can't see
I didn't
it.
say in the YouTube. I said on my Instagram. You gotta pay
Oh.
attention.
You said but you
God.
said a link in the live chat.
No, that's not what I said. You're hearing things. I know you were seeing things earlier. Now you're hearing things. I was told I was a little too harsh on you. I was a little too harsh on the rabbit last time. So now you're getting me worked up here late, hour 3. I gotta take a deep breath.
Well, you come from the generation that received
I
participation
know you're a little sensitive. The
trophies.
elderly is a little sensitive, and sometimes in the chat, I know you have a couple fans here, and they don't want me to be too harsh on you, Rick.
Well,
Never said in the chat. I said on the scroll on the bottom of the screen.
Okay.
You can follow the directions on the bottom of the screen, and you'll be able to get there. It might be at 2 a.m. when you're, in your bed, a little delirious. You might, finally understand what I was saying, but neither here nor there. Top pair alert for Sydney, looking to rebound after the suck out by Joan.
Caitlin is going to make the call here.
Caitlin floating out of position here, going to defend her bet. Trying to fish for some paint cards on the turn. Does not get there. Still in the lead is Sydney. In position, blind on blind action, and she ripped it all in, and that's going to go bye-bye for Caitlin. I might even still have more milk in this fridge. Remember we still had some milk?
That milk's got to be bad by now.
You think? Oh, you know what? I don't want no milk after the sushi and then milk. That's just that's not a good combo.
With that hand, we might have a new leader, cumulative winnings, the next time it goes up. I think Nakia just, with that hand from Caitlin, I think Nakia might have vaulted to the front.
Wonder if Joe gets a percentage of those winnings.
I don't know.
As he leaves the booth, he shakes his head. No, sir. No, sir. Good on Joe for bringing us some cake.
Yes, good stuff.
I will definitely have some of that here shortly. Do us a favor if you're watching this for the first time, guys. Reaching for calling chips. Don't see her raising this up, so just going to call in bad shape to Nakia's queens. Anna didn't come here on the stream under the bright lights to be folding, calling loose with her 9-6 of hearts, three-handed to a flop.
Lisa will give us a flop here. Flop comes ace, 10, jack, one heart. It's rainbow. And
yeah, this might be trouble, though, for G-Monkey as she connects with middle pair and a gut shot to Broadway. But trying to rep an ace, too. Nakia doesn't love this flop either, with pretty much the same type of holding, a under pair to the ace and a card for Broadway. So aggression might win this pot if G-Monkey has a triple barrel in her, and the 75 a little low into this pot size. So Nakia might think that's a weak bet and believe in her queens. I don't see her folding right now. We'll probably at least peel a card here and see what the river brings, as she does have outs to Broadway. So she's got her 75 in her hand, taking her time. I think she's going to make this call, and if G-Monkey wants to win this hand, if she does not catch up, it's going to have to be a rather large river bet. Otherwise, she's going to be in bad news. As you see G-Monkey with a killer stare.
Deuce of diamonds.
Looking across, the 6 and the 9 seed pretty much face each other here as we take a look at our split screen. G-Monkey here does have some showdown value, but can't be too confident in her hand. Has to go pretty much all in if she wants to win this hand, or just kind of surrender and check. I want to see all in or check. Nothing in between here. Let's see if G-Monkey has it in her to rip it all in. She does not. She's going to check it down. If Nakia, I would just check behind as well. The queens will be good. Jack's no good. Nice hand, Nakia.
Another hand for Nakia. Heating up. And as she's heating up, I'm going to take another bite of birthday cake, Mikey.
Yeah, just as if anybody's still left in the chat here, we were talking about, a weight loss bet as Rick is destroying pieces of cake in front of my face.
Like a fat kid likes cake.
Thinking he's going to win a weight loss bet. This guy's already on his second piece of pie, folks, as he takes a sip out of his Whataburger. Is that soda? Are you drinking Coca-Cola and your second piece of cake?
Coke Zero.
Oh, my God.
Coke Zero
what's
means
the terms,
0 calories.
What's the terms of this weight loss bet? Because this is what an easy win this would be for me.
Not eat birthday cake. That's anti-American.
Oh, my God.
If somebody gives you birthday cake and you don't eat it, shame on you.
I will eat it, but I have a show to do, Rick, here. I can't be chewing with my mouth full.
Man.
I'm like,
Nick from Yuma, what did I say? Oh my God, Rick, what are you telling me?
He didn't say nothing. He's shaming you for eating your 2 pieces of cake while sipping Whataburger when you were talking about a weight loss bet.
Oh,
That's what he's shaking his head. Everybody at home is shaking their head, saying, "What is this guy doing?"
I'm going to ask you, the chat community. If somebody puts a piece of birthday cake in your hand, it's impolite and un-American not to eat it. I'm just going to lay that out there. $10 from Maneater with 2 pairs.
It's just amazing when you're trying to defend your weight loss and a future weight loss bet, as you are stuffing your face with birthday cake and soda.
Michael B says Rick now needs to lose 30 pounds for Italy. Jeez. Guys, give me a break. A piece of birthday cake. 8 of hearts. Now there's 4 hearts out there. Nobody with a heart. Joan is going to win this.
That was the
hand.
nicest cake I've ever seen, though. Maybe ever.
Yes.
That bakery is top notch here in Round Rock. It was a recommendation from my girlfriend Nina, and Nina knows her baking.
I like that.
They took their time on the design on that cake. Just beautiful.
Sharon Barth says that is correct, Rick. Michael B says true, Rick.
Somebody get Nick from Yuma a tissue. The man is crying at home. All the way in Connecticut. The man needs a tissue, Rick.
I don't even want to ask what he needs a tissue for. Joe Reynolds says, eat the cake. One piece of cake will never hurt anyone. Joe, truer words have never been spoken. Put the cake in a lettuce wrap, Damien says. Problem solved, Rick. Okay. Cowboy Music Studio. This is poker, not what the hell is all this cake talk. I guess you don't watch our stream very much. New to the show, Cowboy Music Studio doesn't have a clue what Poker Night at the Lodge is all
Cowboy
about.
Music Studio, welcome to the stream, my man.
Look.
Welcome. We can talk with whatever we want to talk
we
about.
talk a little
That's
poker.
the beauty of being behind the mic.
And this is what makes us different. We don't just talk ranges and post-flop percentages. We talk real life, folks.
You got eyes here, right? You want me to say Anna calling 5-3 of diamonds, Maneater with the king 10, Lorraine ace 4, Sydney 9-4.
Oh, stop the madness.
Nope.
Stop the boredom.
Nope. This needs to be poker. Everyone making a call here, $12. So call.
There we go.
A lot of hands here. Cannot be talking too much cake talk. This is a birthday night for one of our players, but too much cake. Let's see a flop. That's 3 cards here, 3 community cards. Talking poker here, 8, 2, 8, 2 spades, 1 diamond. Still 97 people on this flop. How is that for poker?
That's
is that
poker.
That's
and
poker.
that's why
dude.
we don't do it.
That's poker.
That's bad YouTube entertainment. See, here's what we do. If you haven't noticed, Cowboy Music, we bring you poker, we talk a little bit poker, and then we bring some entertainment. That is why we are different than every other poker stream out there. We have some fun with this. It's not just ranges and post-flop percentages.
One of the best poker bits that I've ever witnessed was on the Poker Go. I think it was the Helmuth Esfandiari heads-up matchup where they had, Nick Schulman. Where they were just dying whenever Helmuth would take a bite into his cheeseburger.
Right.
It was hilarious every
Right.
time.
And
Every time he face dove into that cheeseburger, they lost it. Ali Najad and Schulman, they were just off their chairs in the booth. And that's what happens here when Riggs dives face first into his birthday cake, talking about waist loss bets, as Lorraine here making a bet on the river.
big bet from Lorraine with
Going for it.
Squadouche.
It's a nice bet here with the ace of spades blocker here. So she knows nobody could be holding a flush here, and the board is paired. Usually people a little bit hesitant on when the board pairs. Lorraine taking her opportunity here, taking a stab on the river, and well done here. But Sydney, again, has connected on the river. We saw her make a hero call earlier on here. And I think she's going to make the call again one more time. She makes the call with bottom pair here, now connects top pair, 9s and 8s. I don't see her folding. Sydney does not like to fold, especially when she catches a piece as good as this. She's calling, reaching for calling chips. And this ambitious line by Lorraine, although I admire it, I give it 2 golf claps for sure, is not going to get through. G-Monkey also with a 9. The better 9, and Sydney takes it down, 9s and 8s. So G-Monkey would have won that pot with a call, but after a bet and a call by Sydney, she has to lay down the best hand, and a nice call there again by Sydney. These ladies playing some very good poker here tonight. Some ladies taking a stab when they don't have it, and their opponents eyeing them down.
Look at Cindy's wall of chips.
Yeah, she likes to stack them high.
She stacks them high.
On to the next one here as I Try and catch
Cindy
up
had a
on the
flush.
shot.
Okay, Cindy had a flush. We might have missed that.
I don't know if it's necessarily true that women are less aggressive. It really just depends on the lady. You can't really judge anybody by the cover in any terms of life here, and that's no difference in poker. You play with these people, whether it be ladies, children, midgets, Smurfs, 700-pound people
Little
like
people.
like
It's
Rick.
Midgets is not the correct term.
It doesn't matter who you are, is what I'm saying. If you're a monster, if you're green colored skin, white colored skin, purple colored skin, it doesn't matter. If you play poker here at the table, you treat everybody with respect and you analyze and adjust to how your opponents are playing. Some ladies play very aggressive and some do not. Some men play very aggressive and some do not. And it's your job as a poker player to adjust accordingly and maximize your opportunities on the flop, turn, and river. Anna with the aces here, Maneater with ace queen. A couple premium hands here. Anna rips it all in.
Cowboy Music Studio. I don't know why you're coming in so pissed off. You're more than more than welcome to move on, bud. 874. That's about all I need to say about that. 2 hearts.
Rick with his move on alert.
I mean, you come in to a live stream and just talking smack.
You got to embrace the haters, Rick.
But yeah, you got to come
can't
with.
let them get under your skin.
Yeah, but you can't come with weak sauce. I don't mind if you have a legitimate comment, but if you come in with weak sauce, I'm gonna nail you every time.
Bring you the heat. Rick came in feisty this morning, and he's feisty at the 10:30 hour Central Standard Time, live in Round Rock. Some live poker. What's better than that? Ladies' night, our first ladies' night at the Lodge, March 10th. Aces hold up for one time, and Anna will survive.
Anna's gonna win with aces. She was all in.
Thought we might have had a Ruth alert there. If Anna would have got felted, we might have to gone searching for our girl Ruth. She said she wanted to spray some chips. Cowboy Music asking so many questions. What's the average stack of this pot?
Oh,
What's this?
talk
What's
poker.
that?
Don't talk.
Yeah.
Don't be funny.
If Cowboy Music Studio would have been here from the get-go, he would have known by now. He or she would have known by now what the stack sizes are or what the average pot was, because you would have been here the whole broadcast. And we're here every Saturday and Wednesday, so if you want to rip on Rick, by all means, come back and join us on Saturday for our 5-5 uncapped game. Average stack size for that game is usually about 5,000. So if you're paying attention, you might want to raise that volume again. Average stack size 5,000 usually for that one. Tonight's game is a 1-3 with a $500 cap. So almost everybody bought in for 500, and we've been playing for close to 2.5 hours now. And the green chips are $25, the black chips are $100, and these red chips are $5, with the blues being $1. So add them up. You can see the graphics here as well for the stack size. Nakia, seat 9, her birthday, running up a decent stack, as well as seat 1, 2, and 3 with some decent stacks as well.
Ace deuce queen. Both Christina and G Monkey with the ace, along with Anna. All the aces are accounted for. Christina will lead out for $30. Anna with her ace 4. Just won a pot.
Everybody's got aces here. So case ace on the flop with 3 opponents holding the other ace. Nakia exits with her king high. Heads up Christina and G Monkey. And G Monkey will take it down, showing her ace. Surprised you haven't asked for a third piece of cake by now, Rick.
No, it's a great piece of cake, but it's pretty rich, so you can't eat a whole bunch of that.
I thought you were totally capable of that. You weren't worried about that.
No, I'm not worried about
Extra icing. You got a little something on.
like-
You got something on your cheek too.
it. What?
Some frosting on your cheek.
Where?
over there.
Do not.
No, you absolutely don't. You totally fell for that. Bad read, Rick.
Bad.
And that,
I mean, come
folks,
on.
that, folks, is why Rick gets felted on the daily, because getting fooled by the cake icing on his cheek.
Oh, I think somebody just put Maneater in.
The bomb pot.
I think Nakia put $10 out there so Maneater would
Wow.
play a bomb pot.
Free bomb pots going around. Maneater. Seat 8. If she binks this one, that's just going to be wrong. Ace, king, 4, 2 spades.
I love what Death Wish just said. Talk is cheap, cowboy. Always a game running at the lodge. LOL. Absolutely. 24/7. Bring your game and your money, and let's see how you do against some of the best players in all of Texas right here at the lodge. Caitlin makes it 35. Christina will come along.
So these graphics are a little interesting here because we see that the ace is out, but here we go. These graphics take into account all the cards that are out. So there was basically nobody was holding a spade, minus Christina pretty much. She binks it on the turn.
Going a little dark here.
Yeah, we'll be back in here in just a second here. It usually goes dark for a couple moments, comes on back. Here we're back. Christina has the spade.
Big.
Spade flush, 500 in the pot. 2 pair for Caitlin. 2 pair for G Monkey here. So an action turn card indeed. And Caitlin made it to 200 after G Monkey makes it 75. And now Christina on the button with the best hand. A little perplexed, but she doesn't have.
Oh, wow.
Lays it down.
Christina lays the flush down.
I don't know how she lays that down with only 100 or so behind. So
all in from G Monkey. Quick call from Caitlin.
very tough lay down, and G Monkey's going to be in trouble. And look at Christina saying she folded the flush.
Oh, the king on the river.
Oh, king from space there. So. Look! Oh my! What ridiculous thing! Ridiculous going on.
How happy
Christina,
G-Monkey is.
Christina in C4 shaking her head there on the turn, laying down the best hand. I don't know how she folds that there with the flush with what she had behind. Nonetheless, G Monkey shoves it all and gets snapped off by Caitlin.
Oh
Caitlin
my
has
God.
G Monkey dominated, and then boom, the king from Terra Vista, all the way here north of 10 minutes north of the lodge, straight from the Stein household. Straight from her viewers in Florida, the East Coast, Philadelphia, just falls on the river, and a massive pot. It must be the T-shirt.
And Christina with the great fold. She had the flush on the turn.
I don't know if it was a great fold
Well,
there, but
ultimately it was.
a fortunate fold.
Yes.
And Caitlin a little disgusted here, but she still has
Oh,
a decent stack.
did you see the sheer joy from G Monkey
yeah.
on that king of diamonds?
Arms held high. It's just like whatchamacallit, like Rocky running up the steps there,
I mean,
celebrating there, and rightfully so.
she put her hand. Did she actually put her
Oh,
hands
yes,
up in
yes,
victory?
Yes. And if that was Jake Stein, he would be jumping up and down, screaming throughout the entire card room, probably scaring all the children in Round Rock with how loud he would scream. Nonetheless,
Wow.
there, G Monkey basically drawing dead. Little bit of equity there, and just binks it down the river. Monster pot going to seat 6.
Jake Stein must be the shirt. Holla. Good to see that. I just love to see the sheer joy in G Monkey's eyes and face. You could see behind the mask.
You can still feel it. She's still stacking those chips high. She's going to need some time there just to stack those chips. A big bank there. And Maneater has been pretty quiet here, now waking up with the Kennedy brothers in the small blind.
Uh-oh.
And she's been rather quiet tonight. So when she 3-bets to 70, the alarm bells are ringing for the rest of the table. You know she has the goods, and King good enough for a 3-bet, having her opponents here dominated. Sydney will make a call going set mining with the slot machine 7-7. Caitlin with a suited King-Queen. Joan with the suited 10-9. She won't be folding, so this pot is building. Oh, she makes the fold. I thought Jonah with that price would at least see it there, but Joan, no dummy, knows when the Maneater is raising so large here that her hand is strong. And now Anna, short stack, will just rip it in and says,
Rip.
let's party.
Makes it 66, and we go dark for a second. We'll see if we can come back out of this.
Yeah, we'll come back in a second
There we
here.
go.
We're back.
Haven't had that happen too often tonight, but didn't have it at all happen last time. But
We're back here, and we are the four-way all, and we still have some side action here.
Queen 8-4.
Queen 8-4. Nobody connects with that, so the Kings still way in the lead, and Maneater's going to go Rip City, trying to thin the field. Caitlin, though, has top pair of the Queen, and she might have to pay this off.
She just bought some chips.
Yeah, so Caitlin not loving this. Again, Caitlin, a very smart player, knows how tight Maneater has been playing here, but with this pot size and connecting the way she has on this flop, it's going to be hard to get away.
Yeah, I don't
It's
know
going
how
to be hard
she
to
gets
get away.
She's going to call. Cindy will fold her sevens.
Can't fault her for making this call.
Shows the queen.
Caitlin sometimes plays larger stakes, so I know 220 might seem large. She can afford it here, and good on Maneater. The sevens
The
folded.
sevens. That was Cindy.
The sevens folded, would have boated up there and got there. And Sydney, you can see Sydney saying, I folded sevens there, and it was a good fold at the time. But Bink City on the turn, but a great bet there by Maneater thinning the field, and the best hand pre holds up post. And that's a very large pot there.
And I think it's the second hand that Maneater has played.
Maybe it's those lucky Nakia chips from the free bomb pot. Who knows, but a big hand indeed for Maneater, so patience paying off. Couple big hands here as we come down the wire here, our final 20 minutes of the stream. Just after we had a couple of people trolling Rick and I in the chat, the cards start to spice up and we can talk poker instead of talking about chocolate chip cake.
Well,
But as we rack up these chips here we will see. Let's try and maybe open that door.
yeah,
You want to open that up, get a little more air in here?
yeah. Dave's going to do it. Good stuff. You should get some. Dave Klaproth, executive producer. And looks like Caitlin's going to buy some more.
He wasn't listening, he was just looking at it. Coming down the wire. Ladies' night, here we go. Maneater now opening up her range, it looks like a little bit. Rightfully so with ace-queen on the button. Nakia with a king-queen off.
And Caitlin. Yeah, I think hopefully we'll come out of this blackout here in a second. There we go. King, queen, king 8, jack 7 of hearts, and ace queen. Here's the flop. Jack 9 deuce. Caitlin hits a pair of jacks.
Moose Duty, I will be sending you your shirt here shortly. I got your email. Do not worry about that. You will be receiving that shortly.
P. Shake says 1 slice, 3,500 crunches. What's a crunch? Is that like Nestle's Crunch?
Jack 9 deuce rainbow here. Caitlin taking a little bit of a beating the last couple of hands here. Connects with top pair. Bets 25. Nakia going to float this one out of position here with a gut shot and 2 overs.
Looking for a 10 ball. Or a king or queen. Lots of
No
things
help
can
on the
help.
turn. Nakia checks. Caitlin reaching for more chips. Looks to be about 50. I like the sizing here on this rainbow flop and turn. All suits available here. Nakia is still searching for the same cards she was looking for on the turn. Getting a decent price, and it is her birthday. She's willing to gamble here late in the stream. Has been running good lately, and we're going to take her river.
There's the queen,
And
and
she
that
gets
guts there.
there. So Nakia with a little bit of birthday mojo goes check, check, and Caitlin's going to be shaking her head, looking her to the sky, saying it's just not my night here, shaking her head here, but she's doing nothing really wrong. Just walking into a couple tough spots there. She did not put $1 into the pot there once she was behind. And that's the sign of a good poker player there, when you're not betting into stone cold nuts, and you realize that you're bad, or realize that whatever you put in there is not going to get through. So she checks down her jack for value, rightfully so, but Nakia gets there on the river with the pair of queens.
King Elite watching from Boston. Love the streams. Thank you. Love your city. I was born there. Love the Sox. Patriots. Nothing better than Fenway Park in the springtime. My God.
Red Sox are trash.
Oh, my God.
As are the Bruins
Nothing
and
better
Patriots.
than Fenway Park.
Boston sports are the worst. I feel sorry for everybody from
You've never
Boston.
been to Fenway.
I've been to Fenway. Yes, I have.
How can you say? That's the cathedral.
I say that because I'm a Yankee fan, Rick. Thank you.
It's-
What am I supposed to do?
You
Wait,
can
I'm
still
supposed
like
to
it.
say good things about the Red Sox? No, I'm not.
I was at the 99 ALCS. Yankees
The
versus
99 or the 1959?
1999 ALCS. Yankees versus Red Sox for the first time ever in the playoffs. Happened in 1999. I spent $500 a ticket, me, my wife, and son, to see the Saturday game without even knowing who was pitching. You know who was pitching? On the mound for the Sox. Pedro. On the mound for the Yankees, Roger Clemens. Oh, my God. I could have sold those tickets for 3 times what I paid for them.
I was going to say Pedro and Clemens. That's funny.
Pedro and Clemens, 99 ALCS. Went to that game. The next night they played again. I couldn't afford to take my wife and my 2-year-old son. 2 years old. What am I going to waste $500 ticket on him? I went by myself, sat right by Pesky's pole, saw Strawberry. The whole crowd was chanting, Darryl, Darryl.
Caitlin now connecting with a boat, as I'm going to quickly put an end to this stupid Red Sox talk.
Both players have a boat.
Red Sox are trash. Boat over boat.
Boat over boat.
Going to be tough, I think, for Nakia to get away here, although Caitlin telling a story here that she's connected. Can't really put anybody on quads ever, but definitely telling the story of a 10. But she's going to get paid off there by Nakia. So these two battling again, round 2. Back and forth we go, and the score is 1-1. Nakia won, Caitlin won, and Caitlin gets a little bit of a rebate from that previous hand.
Drew Lambert, loving the ladies stream. Finally got my wife to watch poker with me. Make this a regular event. I think you might have a bingo there.
We
I think at
appreciate
some
that,
point
yeah.
we'll make this a regular event. There's your cumulative winnings. Look at the birthday girl, 680 up top. Cindy winning 364. Maneater with her huge pot a few hands ago, 358. Anna 112. Everyone else in the negative. And look at Christina down at the bottom along with G Monkey. G Monkey was there a little while ago.
Really makes you wonder that, the poker gods are really good people at heart. Taking care of the birthday lady in seat 9. Got off to a rough start. They never just hand anything to you. They make you work for it, but they reward you for sticking with it. The poker gods taking care of seat 9, Nakia. Ladies' Night, March 10th. Every Wednesday and Saturday we stream on this channel. Come on back and join us.
Stephen Reisman trying to get me riled up with Buckner. Since Buckner, we've just won several World Series championships, so Buckner doesn't mean near as much. In the 2000s, we've won more than the Yankees have World Championships. So come on back with your weak sauce. There's a bet from Lorraine with 4 deuce looking for a straight. She's really opening it up. Nakia with pocket 5s is going to fold. And Lorraine with the aggression.
Yeah, I like what I've seen from Lorraine. A couple tough spots, but she's not afraid to put the chips in. All these ladies have been playing at a pretty high level. Mixing up the action. Joan's been pretty card dead. Unfortunate for our lady Joan there in seat 5 right in the middle. She's not one to shy away from some action, but she really hasn't had much to work with.
She hadn't played too many hands, but gotta love Joan. She's such a nice lady. She loves her poker, Mike. She loves the game. But God help you if you use a bad word. It won't happen at Jones' table.
Yeah, Joan lets me slip once or twice. If I don't slip often at the table, but I've earned Joan's respect. If you don't have Joan's respect, and if you abuse the language, you will definitely get told to watch your mouth. Kind of how Rick does to the chat when he gets pissed off.
I just don't. I don't get mad too much. I get mad at two things.
You get
One,
mad
if
at weak sauce.
If you come in just complaining right off the bat, at least stick around. Be a chat person for a while before you make your first complaint.
Yeah.
There's trip aces for G Monkey.
Might need to hire Nick from Yuma to give some lessons on how to chat appropriately.
Now, look, if Nick from Yuma came with a severe criticism, you know what? I'm going to respect that because Nick from Yuma has spent
He's
the time.
earned it.
He's earned it. He's out there working the chat
Working 12 chats.
every time.
He's up all night for 12 chats. And you're up all night for what, Ricky? For what, Ricky? For wet tissues?
Wet tissues.
For Vaseline and late night Cinemax?
Joe Reynolds saying is 3-betting illegal in this game. I don't know. 8 of diamonds. Now a diamond flush for Anna.
There has not been much 3-betting. There has been some. But the level of play at this table and the experience at this table differs. So some players comfortable playing larger stakes, some players comfortable in these stakes, some players play a little bit smaller than this. So it's a decent mix here. Our 1-3 hybrid game.
G Monkey's going to lose with trip aces to the flush from Anna.
Pretty gross. Pretty gross run out there, but she could have lost a lot more there. So good on G Monkey for saving some chips there. And Anna's been having a rough go, so she's entitled to win a pot here or two. She's earned it. She's going to take it down. 10-10 here, so or 10-50. Only got about 10 minutes left in the stream.
Folks, can't thank y'all enough for being part of the stream. Without you, really would just be me and Mike talking, which we've done in the past. But it makes it all the all the better when we are able to have a chat that is interactive. We like to include you in the show each and every week, and we want to thank our title sponsor once again, to America's Card Room and CLC Poker, Chip Leader Coaching. Flop comes King 8-8. 8s have been coming out a lot as 5s. Those are the two cards of the night on the flop. Skull roasting stream hosts.
That's what I do. Rick can handle it, though. Rick's got some thick skin. It's all in good fun, too, people. Rick and I pull each other's legs. But we're good buddies. We've earned that respect between one another, so he can say whatever he wants about me. I can say whatever I want about him, and that's the sign of a good buddy that can just brush it off and move forward for the benefit of the stream.
Just busted. What do they say? Busting balls.
Just busting balls.
That's okay.
He's used to busting balls. Again, we already spoke about late night Cinemax and Vaseline, so there you go, folks. Ladies stream, the ladies stream. Let's keep it classy. We've done so good here. 10 minutes left.
Come on, G Monkey. Take this one down. Makes the bet of 50. And Lorraine with 2 pair, actually 3 pair, but she's going to go with the kings and 8s.
Yeah, likely heading to a chop here.
She's going to raise it up.
Wow. And G Monkey's not going to love this. She's like, my God, really? Up against it all night here again. And when you get raised on this board, your king 7 shrivels. Even though you're holding a king 9 plus beats you. King 10, does this my opponent really have an 8 here? Your kicker's not that good here. And G Monkey looks to already be in the folding position there, the way she kind of picks up her cards. Looks kind of weak. And Lorraine's going to pick that up. So even if G Monkey makes this call, I anticipate massive pressure on the river by Lorraine. G Monkey put to the test in the blender, has the best hand, but can't love it. Good on her.
Look at all those.
She's also got the Jake Stein racehorse. If you've noticed that, taking the Jake Stein racehorse there, makes the call here, and this is going to be interesting
Ooh,
here.
the only card. One of the only cards.
Not the only card. The deuce as well. A 5. So wake up, Rick. Plenty of
well,
cards.
one of the only cards to give G Monkey the win.
But
over
still, let's see if Lorraine goes massive. Under the gun here, G Monkey. She's going to check it. The action is going to be on Lorraine. And let's see if Lorraine recognizes that her king is no good. G Monkey eyeing up her chips, doing some accounting, doing some inventory checks. How many chips do I have left on the shelf here? What can I afford to lose? What do I want to bet? Well played here, G Monkey. I thought she was going to maybe even fold to that aggression on the turn, but she's reaching, looks for more than one rack. She's going for
double-handed.
She's going for the Twin Towers.
There you go, G Monkey.
G Monkey, well played here, G Monkey. Recognizing where she's at. She fooled me there. I thought she might go bye-bye. Now Lorraine, a little confused here. Probably picked up on a little bit of weakness there too, but her hand's not that good either.
Ooh, she knows her.
Look
she
at
has
Lorraine.
no kicker.
Split screen here. She just took a peek at G Money. G Monkey has a very, look at that stare, eyeing down her opponent. Intimidating stare there by G Monkey and her mask that we did the over under, and that's going to get through. Now Lorraine looking at her cards kind of weak. I think a raise is out of the question now. She's just debating whether
she beats nothing. If
lays it down,
yeah,
shows her the king. Shows the king 7.
And G Monkey, great bet and lucky on that 3 of diamonds. And I want to give a special shout out to Joe Reynolds. Comment of the night, I watch a lot of streams, but you guys are my favorite. Love the friendly banner. Thanks for streaming. There's a man who knows what this show is all about. We're going to give each other some crap, and we're going to have a lot of fun, and we're going to talk a little poker. And that's what Poker Night at the Lodge is. That's what it will be, and that's why people love it.
That was a great hand there by G Monkey. So hats off there.
Yes. And G Monkey trying to get out of the red.
And Michael B is completely accurate. That's the way Rick stares at cake. 100%. Has already murdered 2 pieces of pie. And no, he will not have a 3rd piece because other people in the room need a slice, Rick.
That is so wrong.
Other people need a slice.
I will let it be. I had half a piece. I'm doing my best.
Half a piece. Come on. G Monkey now getting rewarded. So the poker gods are here in Round Rock tonight. They're taking care of Nakia. Now G Monkey waking up with the Kennedy brothers after a great hand on the previous one. And has a taker in Caitlin. Caitlin a little stuck. Unlucky tonight here. Coming down the final minutes of the stream here. She's not looking to fold. She wants to make some moves. She's stuck. Wants to get unstuck.
We've got another 5 or 10 minutes at most here at Poker Night at the Lodge. Here comes the flop. 4-4-6. G Monkey still with her Cowboys starting to heat up. She's going to put 2 greens out there. There's $50.
G Monkey quickly gathering a case to be the best Stein in the household, the best Stein that walks into the lodge. And I don't know, if we put it up for debate, it's going to be a pretty close race there. She might have Jake out-kicked, if you know what I'm saying.
Well, I was just going to say, kick. She's got a strong kick. You know, track and field, they talk about the kick at the end. She's coming down the home stretch.
Look at that. Look
with
at that
a
pile
kick.
of chips right there in front of her. So she's stacking high here. Chips moving from the left side of the table to the right side of the table. Strong play all around. Very impressed by our First Ladies night.
Must be the shirt, Jake Stein says.
Everybody having a good time there. Nakia's birthday, all smiles.
It's been a great, great night. Great poker. We've seen some great poker hands and great poker play. Joan will come along, as does G Monkey and Anna. Looks like we're going to go about 7-handed to the flop. 6-6-10.
G Monkey
she's
smashing this flop. She's on fire.
She's
in fuego. In fuego.
she's in fuego. Oh, she hits
just-
the boat.
Let me just a little cherry on top, a little sweetener one time.
Get some money in
Look at
there.
her sitting there. So look at this. If Luke and Cameron are sleeping, it might be time to wake them up.
Here comes the boom. She's going to check. Yes, it's a king. Yes, it's a 6.
Look at a little double check, a little discount double check.
Bring the boom. Here comes the boom.
Got to start building up a pot here, but we're just heads up now with Anna. Anna now connecting with that king, will likely not to go anywhere as well.
Jess makes the call.
Milky. Oh, I thought she was leading. Oh, God. I would have liked to seen her raise there.
Deuce
Build
of
it up.
hearts.
Would have liked to seen her raise it up on the turn and attack with a large bet here on the river. Now she makes a bet here on the river. Our river lead here looks mighty strong. Maybe trying to tell the story of Miss Diamonds here, but not likely to get max value here. She's probably going to get called with whatever she comes with, but it's only going to be small. Get snapped off there by Anna. So what could have been a massive pot only turns into a $100 pot,
Boat.
and it's Boat City there for G Monkey.
G Monkey heating up. Yeah, I would have liked to turn bet. Something build the pot up a little bit there.
Yeah,
She was trying to trap.
missed out on a little value there. Still a very strong hand there, but could have played that a little bit differently if she wanted to maximize her profits there. But I'm not going to complain when I'm raking in the chips. So
She's having fun now.
G Monkey is at a 3-hand winning streak.
Yes.
Winning the tough ones, winning the easy ones, just straight winning.
Proud husband alert. Jakey Stein.
G Money here.
Winning.
Maneater will fold over to the birthday girl, Nakia, with 4-5.
Hey Rick, did I tell you how you're doing such a great job today?
Yeah.
That's what I really meant.
All
Sorry.
right. $8 is the raise from Cindy. Joan will get out of the way.
I had the soundboard open. You know I got to abuse the soundboard while I can.
G Monkey should call with any 2 cards right now because she's on fuego, but she'll let it ground.
Yeah.
I bet you Queen 4 is coming. Let's see how hot. Sometimes you got to do a heat check.
Queen, Trey, flop.
No, she was right.
Completely missed that one. Just let's let G Monkey live her life.
Kings for Christina. She's going to make a little bet. Going to make it 30.
Approaching the 11 o'clock hour, so we're only going to have a couple more hands as we wrap up our First Lady stream. Again, we'll be here on Saturday night for 5-5 Uncapped at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. Like and subscribe to our channel so you will be updated and informed when we come live on air on Saturday.
165 still in the live chat. We want to thank Lisa, the dealer in the box, and she's looking at her watch saying, I'm having too much fun. I don't want to go anywhere. Get locked in the box for 3 hours dealing this live stream. You're going to do okay for yourself. Lorraine will fold her ace-4. Over to Caitlin, who's really was the leader for the first 2 periods of tonight's show, 2 hours. And then she took a bad beat, and it's kind of not recovered from it. She's got pocket 3s, and G Monkey will come along. G Monkey hit that. I believe it was a king on the river that won the big hand against Caitlin. Here comes the flop. King, Jack, Ace. G Monkey hits the ace. Nakia hits the king. G Monkey's going to make it 75 with her ace-9 offsuit.
G Monkey. She doesn't want this stream to end. And she's just going to show it. She's showing it every time, guys. I'm on a heater, guys. Sorry, ladies.
Heat check.
You know, from way downtown. She's like, can we play another 3 hours? You know, Jake's at home babysitting. That's fine. I'm just going to stay here, play some poker.
I think things have changed in the Stein household. I think from now on we're going to be seeing Kristen at the lodge and Jake.
It's probably a better financial decision that way to have the better Stein playing.
The Stein household income just increased.
Let's go out with a bang.
Double strudel by Caitlin.
That's what I'm talking about.
20. Ernesto calling me Rick Chad, the Norman Chad of the poor man's Norman Chad. I'll take it. Hey, you know who I like as a poker commentator is Nick Schulman.
Hey, me too.
He's probably the best.
Fellow New Yorker. Like his style, like his delivery.
He always seems to say something. Oh, she brought up. Well, she must have said something.
Raised it up, 70.
Yeah.
Definitely good enough there to raise. I like the raise. +1, ace-10 off. Take charge here. She's got the best hand, likely to fold out a lot of weaker hands and go heads up. Ace-10, way stronger heads up, but it's a sticky, bazooka sticky type field here. And G Monkey says, I'm so hot right now. I don't care what I have. Jack-8 of hearts good enough for a peel, as does Lorraine with the 8-5 of diamonds. And Caitlin's 3-bet does not get through.
Let's see what comes here.
Just using up her straddle.
Ooh, 2 hearts. She's got a little straight flush draw.
Oh my God! If this is a 10 of hearts, I'm gonna fall off my chair.
$135.
Oh, and Caitlin with the best hand right now.
Oh my God.
Technically, and she's fed up. She's making a stand after she raised up her straddle here. She's trying to tell the story of a large hand, perhaps ace, king, etc. But this draw, so appetizing for G Monkey, especially the way she's been running.
No way she's going anywhere. She might even raise here. I think she's just going to call it. She is bringing out a bunch of chips.
I think she just makes the call. I don't see her raising it.
She's going to. She's got Anna behind her with top pair. Makes the call.
Firm call. Hard call. Slams down that table.
Now this is on Anna with top pair. She's actually got a great hand here.
The best hand here, top pair. A bet and a call. And she makes the call. So we're going to go Lorraine now with the gutty here, getting a decent price to bink a 6 one time. Look at her doing the calculations in her head right now, and it looks like she's going to be going 6 fishing on this turn.
Look
No,
at these calls.
yes, she does. 144 way. Nobody goes by Y. And let's take a turn. This could be 6. Let's see a 6 of hearts maybe.
King. So now there's trips for Anna.
Yeah, we just went black for a quick second here. We'll come back here in just a second. We know Anna here has trips. And we'll be back here, and we're back. Caitlin's, we haven't missed any action here, so action still. Lorraine's checks were on Caitlin. Check. G Monkey likely to check this, I believe. Taking her time. Maybe she wants to tell the story of a king, but it's hard to tell a story with a player behind that actually has the goods here. G Monkey taking her time, keeping it pretty consistent. She did the same type of antics. And Anna's quickly going to rip it in here. Rightfully so.
Yeah, Anna, good call there. She's going to make it, looks like 325 plus maybe 330.
And the only person that might elect to make this call will be G Monkey. Now action back around her. Let's see how much she wants to gamble here.
I think this is the biggest part of the night, if I'm not mistaken.
G Monkey does not look to be.
Oh, my goodness.
And a 10 does not help her with the straight, as Anna would boat up there on that river. So a couple outs removed that G-Monkey probably thinks that she has would be good. Not the case. Hearts and hearts only. Not getting a super great price, but the pot 1.2. She's been running hot.
Ooh, she calls. She's got 5 outs, folks.
Let's see. I think they're just going to run it one time. We haven't seen any multiple boards. So we're going to run it one time. A heart for G-Monkey.
Oh, it doesn't come.
Does not get there.
And Anna is going to win the largest pot of the night. And G-Monkey, who is running so hot, she flopped the world there. She flopped a straight
No
flush
gamble,
draw.
no future, Ricky. And G-Monkey says, I didn't come on stream, table 11, to fold my monster draws there.
Wow.
And she took a shot there. She wins that pot. She is our big, big winner of the night. Now likely to break about even, or maybe even down a couple $100, but she'll be okay.
Yeah.
She'll be fine. She put on a good show. She's played well.
Huge pot for Anna.
But a big pot there for Anna.
Nick from Yuma, have a good night. Thanks for joining again. You always bring quality comments, and we appreciate you, Guy. Nick from Yuma, the mayor of our live chat.
Yep, see you later, guys. We only got about a hand or two left.
Yeah, it's been a heck. I think that might even do it close. Usually when we go to this shot, we're about it. We'll see if the stats come up, and there they are. There's the stats for tonight, and as we see the stats, Mikey, your final thoughts on ladies' night?
Let's see these a lot of high V pips there, so there weren't many heads-up pots. The ladies were active. We went multi-way to almost every single pot, and it was enjoyable. The ladies all had a good attitude. Ruth was great in the booth as always.
Yep.
Couple big pots, and I think this was a success. We'll try and run this game again in the future. Going to see, hopefully we get some more interest. You guys can see my email at the bottom of the screen. So ladies, shoot me an email if you enjoyed this and you want to get in on the next go around. The more interest, the better. That way we could run this game consistently. Anna 1.2.
Yeah, the big winner is Anna on that last hand, the biggest hand of the night.
Yep, that was the hand that told the story there.
It was a lot of fun, folks. For Mike the Skull Reisman, for Ruth Hall, who joined us for the first 2 hours, for our executive producer, Dave Klaproth, my name is Rick Epstein. We will see you Saturday night at 8 on Poker Night at the Lodge.